The New York Rangers are in Montreal for the home opener for the Habs tonight. It's time for Talking Habs live game hangout of the Montreal Canadiens. Here's your hosts, Rick and Matt. Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. Yeah. Matt will be joining us a little bit later. So we have the Montreal Canadiens hosting the New York Rangers in Montreal's home opener for the 2021-22 season. Montreal is 0-2, and the Rangers are 0-1-1. So the Rangers have not won, but they have gotten points. At least one anyway. So we got it's not obviously not a must win for Montreal, but it's kind of an important game because I think the last 15 teams that have started 0-3 in the season have I think 4 of them have made the playoffs. So it's a stat. I don't know that it means anything necessarily because 4 teams did make the playoffs, but it gets more unlikely. So hopefully they can win tonight. We'll see. It's a decent Rangers team. It's going to be a tough win for Montreal tonight. Jake Allen is in nets. I'm going to show you the lineup for Montreal. It hasn't changed as far as personnel on the roster tonight, but the lines have changed. We have Armia, unseating Toffoli on the first line with Suzuki and Caulfield. Line 2 remains intact. And then Toffoli is on line 3 with Evans and Gallagher. And we have Perreault, Paquette, and Lehkonen intact. Defensive pairings. Romanov is now slotting in with Petrie. Sherratt and Savard remain intact. And Kulak is slotting in with Weidman. And Jake Allen will take the nets tonight. So that's the lineup. The Rangers lineup looks like this. Lafreniere, Zibanejad, Kreider, Panarin, Strome. It's not Strome. It's Panarin, Heidel, and Kako, I think, second line, because Strome is out on COVID protocol, I believe. So Goodrow, I don't know who's in the center of them, and Gauthier, and then Hunt, Rooney, and Reeves. Maybe Rooney moves up and someone else. I don't know how that works out there. This is not an upgraded Rangers lineup. Defense, Ryan Lindgren and Adam Fox, Keandre Miller and Jacob Trouba, Patrick Nemeth and Niles Lundqvist. And the goalie is Igor Shesterkin, backed up by Alexander Georgiev. And there you go. There's the lineups for tonight. And, let's talk about it. Let's see who's here. Daryl Adams asks, Rick, with all the money Tampa owes, if or when would they make them pay it back because they are way over the cap? It's not how it works. It should be announced by today. I know with Montreal, the LTIR money that for Weber and Byron, that was just today. They have LTIR money, obviously, that changes that. Or you're looking at a really old cap-friendly list or somebody who has an old projection. They had to be under the cap by the time they faced off or the midnight the night before. So they are under the cap. It's not a matter of them paying back the money. That's not how it works. They have to get under the cap. And I can assume that they are because they played games already. Joe Habs, you can watch where I always say, like, I don't know, there's call it pen and paper. You write it down or you type it back into your browser and it should show up because you've been there already. But it's Bila Sport, B, like Bob, ILA. SPORT. Go there and you'll find where I'm watching it. But you got to write that down. Bye-bye. Hate Sportsnet. Who doesn't? Got to on the 4K channel and not the Habs home opener. Got TO on the 4K channel. And not, yeah, well, of course. Matt, welcome back. Roger Lecourse. I know I'm late again, just in case. Yes, I said I would give you guys some time for that. And I'm a nice guy, so I'm a man of my word. Once again, contrary to what some former people that hung out here think, but I will do this. Roger. What you got there? 4-2 with coffee. Gotcha, buddy. Joe, okay, well, you're on Sportsnet then. I don't know why you need to know where to listen. When games are on Sportsnet, they're usually on. Oh, I don't know on which Sportsnet. On TSN during the week, it's on TSN2 almost every single game, and on Sportsnet, I imagine I don't know how many channels they have, so I don't know much about Sportsnet, and don't want to either. Yeah, I figured it out. Don't worry, I figured it out. You're welcome, Roger. No problem. So I would think we're about 5 minutes away from puck drop, somewhere around there. And I shouldn't say that. It's a home opener, so there will be some sort of ceremony. So we could be 10 or 15 minutes from puck drop. I almost had the game on TV on City TV, but it's really poor weather here with rain and cloud, and I'm not getting a signal strong enough, really. So. But for Saturday games, when they're on CBC or City TV, I will be getting them, and I won't be delayed. I won't be on the delay. So I'll be ahead of everybody. Love that when I'm ahead of everybody. Yeah. Yeah, Lucas is on City TV, and I was all excited, and I got my antenna up and everything. And I got City, but it's not coming in well because of the weather. So, yeah, sucks. Hey, Slinksy. So I wonder what kind of they're showing Jonathan Drouin. I wonder what kind of applause. I mean, I think Drouin is going to get a pretty good standing ovation when they announce the players. What do you guys think of that? Let's see what else we got. Remind everybody that Matt will be joining me either in the second intermission or second period. He wasn't clear on that, but he'll be here in the second. Hey, Rich J, how's it going? Born to be a Hab. Thanks, man. And at least I don't talk about the Leafs all the time, so not in a good way, anyway. Slinksy Allen is in net tonight. Yes. Eric, he should be pumped for Drouin. Should be pumped tonight. I imagine he's going to get a good applause. He should be pumped. Hey, Adamy, how's it going, man? Will they say Weber and Price's name? No, they're not here tonight. They're only going to introduce. They may, but I don't know. I can't say 100%, but imagine they're only going to introduce the players in the lineup tonight. Possibly only. I don't know. Matt is my co-host. Oh, you're new. That's why. He said, yeah, I have a. Matt is from. He's from the Boston area, and he is usually off unfortunately on Thursdays and Saturdays. So that's why you haven't seen him. But yeah, he's here with me. He'll be here later, and he's here at every other live event. And how you doing? To listen to the game on CJAD. No. TSN, that's old. TSN radio. It's 690 on the dial, on the AM dial. Yeah, TSN radio 6. It's not 699, 690. But yeah, they got it. CJAD, that's old now. I wonder when was the last year CJAD had Habs hockey? My God. Flashback. That's what happens when you get old. Yeah. And you can find that online as well. Oh, you don't have power. Excuse me, I forgot. Where are you that you don't have power? I'm curious. That would be really great for me, right? During the game, power goes out. Knock wood, that does not happen. Hey, Franco, how's it going? Bell Center pregame show with clips from playoff run is rocking the Bell Center. Yeah, that's by the way, my opening clip. There's not everybody here obviously to see it, but I got a new opening introduction for the show. That's what the clips are. They're from the playoff run, so they're last goals of the series. Obviously, nothing from Tampa. Yeah, but it's I think it's a Caulfield goal and then Lekkonen's winning goal and celebration, and that's in the opening here. So yeah. And you're from Vaudreuil Dorion. Okay, so that's a little bit off the island, so I maybe don't have to worry. I'm in Dorval, so I hope that doesn't creep its way over here. Lucas, that no, they didn't still have it 2014. Really? Because the TSN, and when it was before TSN took it over, they've had the game for a long time. I thought a lot longer than that. Anyway, if anyone wants to know if the Leafs are losing, Steve Dangle is streaming the live game on Sportsnet. Thanks to Slinksy for that. Well, only if I really want to see that if Campbell gets hurt and they got to bring in the university goalie. Yeah, so I asked the question of because I'm going to put that in my weekend update video tomorrow. Does he also drive the Zamboni? Hey, you see, I delivered that a lot better than in the pregame show. Hey, I'm getting better. That's what happens when you're doing things live. If you screw up, you screw up. That's it. I think they're honoring Pierre Gervais, the equipment manager, right now, from the look of it. 39 years. He's going to retire at the end of this season. He started in 1982. It's insane. 1982, I was not even 20, so I was 19 years old, and yeah, that's couple of lifetimes ago, it seems. Why do the Leafs have TikTok on their helmets? Is that that's their sponsor? Montreal's got CIBC on their helmets. That's the sponsor, the helmet sponsor. I didn't see them. I didn't notice the Leafs had TikTok. So I guess TikTok is sponsoring the Leafs. Surprise! A social media platform is sponsoring the Leafs. Is that not more appropriate? There's nothing that could be more appropriate than that. That's what I should have said. So yeah, that makes 100% sense to me. Anybody wondering why they weren't wearing masks when they were in Buffalo? And they're wearing them here in Montreal, you see, because in Buffalo, masks were not required. Here in Montreal, masks are required at the Bell Center. Everybody at the Bell Center that you see there has to prove that they are vaccinated, and that's why they're there, and everyone's also wearing a mask. So in Quebec, we're still being very cautious, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, personally. And that, personally, is also all I'm going to say. So please don't start let's bring questions up about vaccinations and shit. I'm not talking about that. Just explaining if anybody was wondering. Born to be a Hab, I love that explanation. So Slinksy asks, why do the Leafs have TikTok on their helmets? And Born to be a Hab says, because time is ticking away. Okay, I'm going to show something that I wasn't going to show. This is going to be in my video tomorrow, but since we're talking about this is one of the most appropriate things, and tell me if you agree. Ever notice that Facebook reaction buttons look a lot like a Leaf season from start to finish? Let that sink in for a second. I think that's just perfect. It's absolutely 100% true. And I don't know, it's perfect. So I saw that and I said, okay, that goes in part of the comedy side of the weekend update. And I better stop talking about stories in weekend update, or why film it? I've told you all about it. Now, there's a lot more stories than that. Because a Leaf playoff run lasts as long as a TikTok video. That's a good one as well. They did say Shea Weber. Awesome. Awesome. And Price. Awesome. Very good. Well, there he is. I see it now. Weber. There you go. And the Habs is in reverse. Let's hope. It was last year, right? It's kind of exactly true, right? Although, no, you gotta no, it's not true because they started out great. We were happy as hell first 10 games. Then we started to get mad. So it's sort of in reverse. Yeah, if you guys see any pictures like that, anything comical, not just about the Leafs, but about in hockey sets, like a funny hockey picture that you think I could do a funny story about, please send it to me. I'm always looking for something that I can use for that to make a funny story up about for the weekend update. It'll go in weekend update, and I'll that I can credit. I'll try to. Yeah, actually, maybe I'll do that. Like this story was sent in by whoever sends me the picture, and then I'll credit you in the story. So if you want to do that, I'd appreciate that. This week was very tough to find. I like 3 or 4 comedy things in there. It was tough this week to find, so I would really appreciate the help. Anything you think I can make, I might not use it, but I just as likely might. And if I don't use it that week, it'll show up another week. So they're going through the players, obviously. It's the home opener. Paquette just got announced. Suzuki now. Imagine that's a big ovation. Your future captain of the Montreal Canadiens, Nick Suzuki. Is he still wearing the A? I didn't notice. Because I noticed the last game, Savard had an A. But I think they're doing 4. Gallagher and Petrie constantly with him, and then I think now Suzuki, and then the 4th one is going to change. That's what I think. Josh Anderson just got introduced. By the way, for Anderson, Toffoli, Allen, and who else did we get last year? I'm just blanking. Sorry. For those 4 guys, this is the first time that they're in a full Habs Bell Center as a Hab. So that's something. And then the new guys, all the new guys also, it's going to be the first time. Cole Caulfield's first time with a full Bell Center cheering them on. What an ovation. How could that not get you pumped up? You skate out, 20,000 people just screaming at you, cheering for you. It's got to be something. In every hockey season, the goalie gets no credit for a Hart Trophy. That's not true. Didn't Theodore win the Hart Trophy when he was here? Price won the Hart in 2014. I don't know that that's exactly true. Alexander Romanov. There's talk about when Edmondson comes back. A lot of people talking about sending Romanov back to Laval. Dvorak. Hey, Eric, I think you're right. Sleeksy, yeah, Price was the last goalie to win it. There you go. No, goalies win sometimes. It'd be funny if Carter Hart wins it one year, right? Carter Hart win the Hart Trophy. Appropriate. Rather quiet for Montembeau's introduction, am I right? I can't really tell. Oh yeah, quiet for Montembeau. A little quiet for Montembeau, which sucks. I mean, he's a local kid. That sucks. And see, that's what that's part of that pressure, right? I know he did kind of bad. I mean, I know, but he's a local kid. They should be happy for this kid and cheering him on, and hopefully, he, getting him going, not sitting on their hands. You know, see, David Savard, big cheers. Well, they got a lot more local kids to cheer for. That's for sure this season. A lot more than they've had in a long time. Terrible. It is terrible music. But at least it's not hip hop or rap. Rick, the NHL rivalry between the Leafs and Bruins is going to be way better with fans. Last year felt kind of dead. Leafs. Oh, the Leafs and between us and the Leafs and Bruins. I think for everybody would say the same thing, right? Till fans started to show up. But yeah, I mean, it'll be better this year that way. More excitement when we're watching the games. We're used to that, and it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird, but it wasn't horrible. But it was still kind of weird without fans. But anyways, we don't have to have that anymore. KB, I would like that to happen, but I don't know that you can count on that. But I'll tell you, I wouldn't write it out of the question either. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't think there's any doubt Weber really needs to sit out and all that. Where Kucherov, he was injured, but I don't know about a whole year. But we'll see what happens. I don't know that it's necessarily going to be a thing that happens. We can hope. Hope this puts Rangers to sleep. Well, they had their home opener, didn't they? So, or they will. So it's tit for tat. KB, I guess they changed their music this year. Is that Drew? Yeah, he's gonna get a good shout by everybody. They should have left it a little longer there for Drew. Why'd they cut him short? What's an extra 10 seconds? They should have left it. I like the way. Please welcome tonight's opponents, the Rangers of New York. It's so funny how they do that. Eh, there might be some Rangers fans there. Not fair. My first look at Lafreniere in the NHL, I haven't really seen him except a couple of highlights, maybe, but I haven't really had a look at Lafreniere, so that's going to be pretty good. We'll see how that works. Here comes the national anthem. Okay, I can definitely rule out getting any signal on TV. I can turn my TV off. KB Full House, absolutely. It's a home opener. There's a full house for sure. Which French player has a better game tonight? Good question. I mean, if you're considering Lafreniere in there as well, yeah. I mean that. You know what? I have nothing against Lafreniere. I hope the kid. I know he had a rough start. I hope he turns it around, and he doesn't turn out to be a bust. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Let me think about that. What are my options again? We don't have a star. We don't have a star. Drouin. You know what? I'm gonna go and say Drouin. Yeah, I'm gonna go and say Drouin has a better game. But Lafreniere could have I expect this kid to break out eventually. We'll see how he does this year. Can't have a sophomore jinx considering his first season. Can't really have a sophomore jinx, can he? When was the last time I've been to a Habs game? Yeah, guys ask me that every year. It's been a long time. And I don't know if this is the last game, but the last one I remember being at, and it's a long time ago, was one of the last few starts for Jose Theodore against Carolina. He was putrid. And within a week or so, they traded him. So, yeah, that's the last one I remember going to. I don't think I've been to another one since then. Alan in net tonight, yes. No, the Bell Center, I doubt it'll be CIBC next season. Why you say that? They're just a sponsor for their helmets. Bell's got a big part of them. Don't forget the Rocket. They played at the Bell Center, the Bell Arena, is it something like that? And then there's the Bell Center. I don't think Bell's going to be out of there. So no, CIBC just a sponsor for the helmets. Probably when they do the shirts, they'll probably be on the jersey as well. What score did I pick? I have 4-2. No, 5-4 Montreal. Excuse me. 4-2 was the other game. 5-4 Montreal, and I took Armia for the first goal. Prices are star. Prices are star. Your Dvorak hope will become a star. I think Dvorak's going to have a good year. Looks like all Habs players got a haircut for the home opener. Yeah, true, actually. That makes sense. Lucas, you were at the last home opener before this. Awesome. The last one we were able to go to before this, you met. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Hey, just jump. Hoffman is not in uniform tonight. He's expected back Tuesday or Thursday. They wouldn't have introduced him that way because he's not in uniform, so no. I've never been to a home opener. Last game Slinksy went to was in Toronto, 2014 Leafs Habs home opener, where Chucky scored in the last minute to win 4-3. Sort of remember that. Let's get ready to rumble. Hoffman was there. They introduced him. Okay, I didn't see. Why is the game delayed? Because it's the home opener. They have to introduce everybody. What do I think about the sponsors on jerseys? I'm not a big fan of the jerseys, but they need money, so I could see it. Hoffman is out, lower body injury. He'll be back Tuesday or Thursday, they say. All right, so we got a game going. Right now it's in the Rangers have it in their zone. They're over the line. Dumped into the corner, Habs corner. Habs recover. Cross ice to the winger, up to the guy ahead, and dumped in, ringed around the boards. Rangers get it along the boards, and that's Panarin, I think, with it. That's my guy in my fantasy. That was my number one pick. Anyways, they come out with it over the line and gets inadvertently dumped into the Habs zone. Habs recover, get it up along the boards and out, and they're carrying it down 2-on-2. Cross ice to Gallagher. He couldn't handle the pass. Comes back up to the point. Shot by Romanov. Save Shesterkin. He hangs on. And, of course, Gallagher getting mugged by Keandre Miller. What else is new about that? Yeah, what else is new? We'll see what kind of game this is. We're going to put up with that kind of garbage all night or what? Yeah, KB, I'm going to get a goal horn one of these days. Okay, let me see where I am here. They're showing the lineup. I was looking at that. All right, there is a stoppage in play. So face off, I think okay, to the left of Shesterkin. Suzuki gets tossed out. Rangers win the draw. It's in the corner. Habs kind of have in the corner, and they send it across the ice. Nobody's there, but picked up by that was Anderson. He tosses it at the net. Rangers have it and dump it up to the guy along the boards. Now they're fighting for it against the boards. Habs come up with it. Along that, bad pass to the point. Weidman is that Weidman? No. I guess that was Petrie couldn't handle it. Petrie now with it, cross ice, and at Caulfield dumps it in. No, that's not Caulfield. Small, might have been Paquette small like that. Because I saw Perot out there, so. All right. Face off to the right of Allen. Won by Montreal. It's Paquette taking the face off. They get it up over into the neutral zone, but it's sent back by the Rangers, sent up again by Montreal. Cross ice for the Rangers, and then dumped into Montreal's corner. In the corner, fighting for it. Rangers come up with it to the point, to the other side. It was a lob at the net. Okay, right now the half wall. Rangers have it back to the point, but not handled well. It comes over the line, and they fight for it along the boards, but Rangers come up with it, and they're in the zone. They dump it to the back wall, and it's whistled down for some reason. I didn't see why. I'm trying to get a little more concise with my words so I don't trip over them so much. So we got 17:28 left in this period. 1-0 are the shots in favor of Montreal, and no score. All right. Penalty to Ryan Reeves. Okay, a holding penalty to Reeves. That's what the whistle was for. Power play Montreal. Dvorak facing off to the right of Shesterkin. Wins the draw. Back to the point. Weidman back over to Armia at the wall. Down to I guess it was Anderson there. Anyway, right now it's Armia at the wall. Over to Anderson. Back to the point to Weidman. Shoots from the middle of the ice. Doesn't get through. In the corner. No, Rangers get it and send it all the way down. Okay, Allen has it behind the net. He passes off to Weidman. Weidman coming up with it. Over to Dvorak. Back down to, I guess that is Drouin. Whistle against the boards. Anderson getting involved. Pissing off the Rangers, it looks like. 1:21 left in the power play. 16:49 left in the period. Shots are still 1-0, and so is the score still 0-0. Okay, the line changed up. Caulfield on the ice with Suzuki and Gallagher. And Toffoli and I think Petrie. Petrie's got it, carrying it up. Tosses it backward. And who's that? Oh, Suzuki brought it up, tossed it to the right, back to the point, back down into the corner. They're ringing it around to Caulfield on the other side. Back to Petrie. Oh, man, the puck is moving. They're moving the puck quick. It's at the point right now, over to the right, in the circle, back to the point, back to the circle, back to the point. Back over to the Suzuki, I think that is. Shot. Saved by Shesterkin. 34 seconds left. They're really passing the puck around quick. So I talked about the no movement on, like, they're not getting them moved around, like, you know what I mean? They're doing that so far in the power play. They're moving the puck. It's a little side to side, quick passes, trying to keep the Rangers off balance. If they can keep doing that, they should score a power play goal. But should doesn't mean they will. Chicago in the house. We're not winning yet. No, Steven, still nothing. 2 shots for Montreal, none for the Rangers. There's 12 seconds left in the power play. 15:35 left in the period. It's behind the Rangers' net, and they're bringing it out. Montreal intercepts a long pass. It's at the blue line, and they get it, and they start coming back the other way. Power play's over. 5-on-5. It's in the Rangers zone. Dumped back into the corner by Suzuki. Rangers come up with it, and they carry it out. Dumped into the corner, and they change up. Sherratt has it behind the net. Over to Evans at the side. He rings it back around to Sherratt. Sherratt gets it up to the point and out, and it gets dumped into the Rangers' corner, and they go after it, fighting for it in the corner. Rangers come up with it, and they lob it out into Montreal's zone, right to Evans. Evans fires it off to the right, and Montreal comes up with it. It's now in the corner against the boards. Rangers dump it back in, and it goes over the glass. Stoppage in play. Hey, Dave, how's it going, man? I'm doing good. Cole Caulfield doing circles by himself on the side. Yeah, I didn't really notice that. Only 0 for 8 on the power play and 22nd in the NHL. Yeah, I know. They need to get a goal. Laval playing well in their first game. Yes, 6-2. Okay, face off now to the left. Looks so much like Nylander. It's crazy in that shot right there. So it was to the right of, or to the left of Allen. I think the Habs won it, but Rangers came up with it along the boards. It's hard to tell who's got it. In the end, Montreal's got it. Drouin over the line, fighting for it. Gets it cross ice, and Habs end up with it in the corner. And now the Rangers take it away, and looks like they're going to carry it out. Yeah, pass it through the middle, and now Montreal's got it in their zone. Pass up over the line, gets away from the intended target. Rangers have it. They get it up to the neutral zone, and Montreal picks it up and then throws it all the way back, and that is icing. No, it's not. But it was 2 lines. How is that not icing? I think it was even 3 lines. Anyway, shot from Rangers over the line and saved by Allen. It was a 2-on-1, I believe. $13:37 left in this first period. TV timeout. Oh, Laval's playing again tonight. Okay, I didn't know that. Steven, and yeah, they cut it off too quick in my mind. They should have left it another 5-10 seconds once they introduced Drouin. I don't know why they did that. But hey. Yeah, well, sure, it's an apology. we didn't really know what was wrong with the guy. So it's it's an apology, but we didn't know. Anyways, I'm sure I'm sure he doesn't hold it against us. Okay, start for the Habs so far. Let's see if they can keep it up and get a goal early. Get the first goal would be nice, and then get another one because they haven't been able to do that yet in the first two games. So would be nice. No ill will. That's the word. You're right. No ill will. I'm sure there's no ill will held by Drouin. Yeah, they're showing the crowd at the game, the Laval game last night. Full capacity. Everyone just cheering them on. Fans are happy to be back in the stands. Arthur, how's it going? Habs win, and then we'll watch Halloween Kills. Perfect Saturday night. Awesome, man. Let's hope the first part happens. Let's hope the first part definitely happens. All right, face off to the right of Evans, won by Montreal. Weidman. What's he doing on a defensive start? I don't know. Now Kulak carrying it out. Passes it out, excuse me. I don't know what forward line's on. Evans. Over to Weidman at the point. Tossed in behind the net. Rangers have it. And they come out with it. They dump it. They inadvertently dump it over the line into the corner. Montreal comes up with it. Evans. And I don't know who's got it now. Weidman. Should look at the size of the guy, and I would have known. Back over to Kulak, and I think he's changing up. I don't know. I think so. Yeah, they took Weidman off. It's in Montreal zone in the corner against the boards. Passed up and out by Montreal. Rangers have it in their zone up through the neutral zone. Carried over the line. At the circle, a shot wide. Around the net. Shot from the top slot, the high slot. Again, I think it went wide. And now whistled down. I don't know why. Maybe that popped up into the netting over the glass and popped in. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, wrong side of the ice. Let's see what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. It popped over the glass, hit the netting, popped up back on the ice, and they have to whistle it down. To the right of Allen. Suzuki tossed out. Armia comes in. Rangers win the face-off, and they control the puck right now at the half wall. Just dumped towards the net. Montreal comes up with it in the corner, and they end up coming out with it. Dumped into the Rangers zone right at the goalie. He rings it around to the right side, and they come up with it, but Montreal somehow gets it and sends it all the way back. They're going to try it again. Miller off to the left side, and it comes out through the neutral zone. It goes into the corner, and Montreal comes up with it. Two players fall down in the corner. I don't know who they are. Nobody seems hurt. Rangers have it. Back to the point. Shot. Doesn't get through. Back to the other point. Up to the half wall. Lobbed at the net, but really wide. To the other half wall. He comes up to the point. Over to the other point. And tossed into the corner. Back up to the other point. Shot. And the rebound comes all the way back over the line. And I think the Rangers player broke his stick. And then it's whistled down, and I don't know exactly why. Shots are 4-3 for the Rangers. 11:20 left in the period, no score. Yeah, the stick got broken in half. Oh, and they gloved the puck ahead. I think that's what he shouldn't have done. Is he took a swipe at the puck with his glove. So, It got whistled down. Makes sense to me, doesn't it? It was nice to lay eyes on Hoffman. Yeah, it's true. Haven't seen him in a long time. Oh, really? Okay, but yeah, nice to see that he should be back Tuesday or Thursday, they say. So we'll get a look at him soon. Nice little moves there by, I don't know which Ranger that was. I think that was Zibanejad? No. Not with that name on the back. Okay, Montreal, Drouin carrying it up. Loses the puck, but then bangs it into the zone anyway. Gets behind the net. Ranger has it against the boards. And they get it started coming out. And they get it out. And it's whistled down. And there's going to be a fight. Anderson and whoever 91 is that I couldn't figure out his name. He pissed off Anderson. So whoever that is, Anderson don't like him. It was a nice move by whoever that is. I can't see his name. No matter how they show the guy, I can't see who the hell that is. Still can't see. Anyone know who 91 is for the Rangers? That Fox? Adam Fox? .10:35 left in this first period. No score. Montreal at the point. Savard tosses it at the net. Doesn't get through. Goes behind the net. Montreal did pick it up. And now they have it in the corner. Pass out to the circle. Shot. I don't know if that went wide or Shesterkin saved it. And then they get another shot, attempt at it at the side of the net. They can't put it in. Rangers start to come out with it. Rangers over the line. In behind the net, carrying the puck, and taken away by Montreal with a nice hit and a takeaway. And it comes out to the neutral zone, and the Rangers have it now. And they pass it into Montreal's zone. Montreal takes it back over into the neutral zone, and Rangers pick it up at the line, the red line. They cross the blue line into the corner, and they go after it. And they pick it up behind the net. Bad pass intercepted by Armia at the half wall, and they fight for it along the boards. And Montreal comes up with it, brings it out over the line and into Rangers zone. That was Suzuki. It's now in the corner, and they ring it around the other side, and the Rangers come out with it. Through the neutral zone, dumped into the opposite corner, and they chase it. Montreal picks it. Well, Caulfield tossed it up to Armia. He got it out of the line, outside the zone, and it was thrown in by the Rangers, and they declare the zone. I think they changed up. Okay, Montreal from behind the net, over to the half wall, and then a shot all the way down into the other corner. And that's where they are fighting for it, but the Rangers come up with it. They clear it out. Montreal gets it at the red line, dump it back in, but to a Ranger, and he comes out and carries it into Montreal's zone. They're at the wall, at the boards with it. Outside the zone, Rangers come back in. Dumped into the corner. And who comes up? Montreal comes up with it, and they carry it out. That's Paquette over the line. Dishes it off to Drouin. Why is Paquette with Drouin? Okay. Oh, yeah, Drouin has to get out. That's why. All right. Fourth line is on. Puck comes all the way into Montreal's zone. I think that is an icing call. Yep. Icing against Rangers. It'll come all the way back. Oh, it was a nice little shot attempt there. Anderson. Did I miss that? How did I miss that? How's Anderson on with Paquette? I don't get it. What are the lines tonight? They switched them up again? They new lines for tonight. Did they switch those already? I'm not sure. 8 minutes left in this first period. 5-3 are the shots for Rangers, and there's no score. All right. In the neutral zone, Rangers carry it over the blue line into the corner, and they go after it. Montreal gets it behind the net. And a pass up to the center and out. Gallagher gets it out, and I don't know who that was with him. It's now, they dumped it all the way down and they changed up. Rangers have it behind their net. Fourth line for Montreal is out. Rangers pass up the ice through the neutral zone into Montreal zone. From the point, a pass attempt cross ice doesn't happen, but they still have the puck in the corner now, up to the point, to the other side. Whatever that was. Now it's in the Montreal's corner. Rangers still have it against the boards. Back up to the point, shot at the net, and Allen makes the stop. It wasn't really on net, though. It was at the side. He grabbed it. It wasn't on net. That was a shot by Adam Fox, and it wasn't Adam Fox, who I thought that it might have been. I don't know who's 91. All right, we got a TV timeout. Can give my rambling play-by-play a break. Tank for right. Yeah, well, when you consider you got Buffalo and you got Arizona, how bad do you think Montreal's going to be? Although, when you tank, doesn't mean you're going to get the number one pick. You have to win the lottery, so it's kind of probably not it's not really a great thing to tank unless you're Buffalo or Arizona because you got no choice. Arizona for sure, they're rebuilding. There's no doubt they're trying to be last. For Buffalo, well, we'll see. They might surprise. We'll have to see. Let's see what else. Did I miss anything here? Oh, news about Mattias Norlinder is back skating. I forgot that. Mattias Norlinder is skating. He's close to being healthy, and apparently he could still make the team. So when he's healthy, they could say that he's on the roster. Like he could actually still make the team. I don't know that'll happen, but he's close to being ready. So we'll see. I think that's it. I may be looking for a new owner for one of the teams in the fantasy pool already. There's one owner that is just not doing anything. It wasn't there at the draft and is not moving, is making a lot of changes every day. So if that keeps up, I want to change that person. So if anybody's interested, let me know through my email if you might be interested to take over a team that's already drafted. And I will be making that decision soon. $91 is Sammy Blais. Oh, okay, that's who that is. Joe Habs, you say, why are people giving up on the Habs after only 3 games? Well, what? So you're going to wait till game 4, though, right? You're one of the early guys that give up on the Habs right away. So I think I got the right guy. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But, yeah, I don't know the answer to that. It's too early to give up yet. The Sabres fans think there's a big rivalry with Leafs in Montreal. Yeah, I don't think so either. Buffalo and Montreal a rival? Maybe with the Leafs. I don't know, but not with Montreal. Hey, Andrew, how's it going, man? Not that hard to believe for me. Hey, this is a typical time of year for hockey. That sounds like concern over Romanov. I'm not getting any much audio, so I missed that. What happened with Romanov? Caulfield just drew a penalty. Okay, let me see. What was the penalty? Tripping. All right, power play, Montreal. Second one, I think. Day by, I agree. I don't cheer for other teams. I only cheer for Montreal. I don't have a second favorite or anything like that. Already 20 seconds gone in this power play, and absolutely nothing has happened. They're in the zone now. Can they hold on to it? Dvorak in the corner, back over to the half wall. And hang on to it. Not yet. Come on, guys. Back to the point. Back up into that pile. Oh, Dvorak got it and then took a shot. I think it went wide. Drouin has it at the other half wall. Back to the point. Weidman. Back over to Drouin. Oh, cross ice shot. Doesn't get through. Nice little pass by Drouin, though. Cross ice. Through traffic. Okay, is that the point? Weidman back over to Drouin on the left, at the side of the net. Back up to, I don't know what happened, if it was a point to center ice or to the slot, but it got through everybody. Now they change up on the power play. 41 seconds left in this power play. Petrie over line, back to whoever that is. Caulfield, shot from the left side, just missed. Comes back all the way out in Montreal zone. Petrie. We're going to do a drop pass again? No. Oh, yeah, they still do it. Everybody does that now. Come on. Caulfield has it at the half. Oh, back to the point. Shot by Petrie. Doesn't get through. And it went off the glass into the netting and out of play. Power play over. 3:56 to go in this period. 5-4 are the shots. 5-4. That's it. Not a lot of shots. Did you see any positives from Caden Primo in the preseason? Not really. Honestly, not really. He needs more time. He's not ready. That's my opinion. Oh, you're saying Norlinder making the team might be about Romanov. It might be. It might be. I mean, it could be there. You know, if he does, somebody will be taking a step out. Yeah, Primo needs more time in Laval. In Laval, he's doing well, and he needs to do that another year. Get his full confidence back and further develop, and maybe next year he might be ready for that backup role. But remember, Allen's going to be here one more season after that. So I still think Primo, another one, probably another 2 seasons before he's going to be here. My opinion. TV timeout. My least favorite thing. Great AHL goalie, but not NHL ready. He's not NHL ready yet. That's right. And by putting him in here to sit, waiting to play games, it's not really great for his development when he's not ready. If he's NHL ready, then having him sit as a backup a little bit, it's not the end of the world. When you're not, and you need to be developing back in the AHL, well, it's not good for you to be up here not playing regularly. Yeah, I'm trying to listen to what they're saying about the power play. All right, we've got 3:56 left. Face off to the right of Shesterkin. Face off won by Montreal against the against the boards. They got it down to the corner, but back up to the half wall boards, and they're all against the boards. Still stuck against the boards with it. Come on, somebody get it out of there. There it comes out. Montreal, did you get it? No, Rangers look like they got it back up against the boards. Now it comes back to the point. Montreal, they dump it back in, and Rangers bring it out over the line. As a bouncing puck. Okay, in the neutral zone, Rangers have it over the line and whistled down, offside. All right. 3:04 left in this first. Face-off is not sure. Just over Montreal's blue line. Won by the Rangers. Dumped all the way into the corner, and Montreal's got it. Kulak brings it around the other way. Pass up over the line, but it gets away from the intended target. Rangers send it back the other way. Kulak has it now in the Montreal zone. Up to Drouin over the line. Back to Kulak. He shoots it all the way. In, rings around the other side, and Rangers bring it up. At the line, and now over. And again, dumped over Montreal's line, and they pick it up. Nope, Montreal's got it in the corner. The other side to Sherratt, up to the point and out. And then somehow it made it back to Montreal zone. But they have it and bring it out. I'm not sure who has it. Rangers have it in their corner now. Montreal has it. Toffoli, right at the sort of a try to wraparound attempt and stop by Shesterkin, and then tempers got heated. And there was a little bit of pushing and shoving going on. Okay, why'd they get heated? Nice try by Toffoli. Good save by Shesterkin. Yeah, I don't know why the pushing and shoving. I think Gallagher got in there and they didn't like it. All right, face off. It was to the right of Shesterkin, won by Rangers. Lafreniere carrying it all the way over the line, takes a shot, saved by Allen. Carrying it most of the length of the ice. Easy shot for Shesterkin. Hope to hear Pictou County, Nova Scotia's own Dan Robertson call a few televised Habs games this season. Oh, he always does. Yeah, I like Dan Robertson. He's a good play-by-play man. All right, H2O. Montreal has it in the corner, coming out with it. Carrying it over the line is Sherratt, I think, and he dumps it into the far corner. Montreal has it behind the Rangers net, but they lost it, or they're fighting for it against the boards. I don't know who that is. Arbia. Back to the point. Sherratt lost it in his skates. He keeps it in, though. Dumps it back in. I think Caulfield has it. Gets knocked off the puck as the whistle comes for an offside. Delayed offside. I thought it looked like it might have been. They couldn't decide, the refs, apparently. Oh, they just took all the Rangers shots away. All right, it's 5-0 shots on goal now for Montreal. That's pretty cool. There, yeah. Oh, definitely. Sherratt, it came off over the line without a doubt. Okay, Dvorak crosses the blue line, sends it cross ice into the corner. Nobody there to pick it up, and Rangers come out with it. Through the neutral zone, over the line, and they still have it at the circle. Back up to the blue line, but Drouin was there. He takes it and gives it to Dvorak. Rushes in, and a nice little stop there by the Rangers defenseman. It's in the corner. They're fighting for it. Drouin gets it, passes it back to the point. Romanov's shot goes over the glass. I think it was off a stick and over the glass. So far, honestly, not a lot happening in this game. But they're playing better than they did against the other. They're playing better. But not a lot happening, but it's still a better game. Better defensively, anyway. And in this game, goaltending better, too, so far. But not a lot of shots. 7-5 are the shots. It's not a lot for a full period. 23 seconds left in this period. They're in Montreal zone right now, along the boards. Who comes up with it? Still not sure. Sherratt knocks a Ranger down. Ranger knocks Evans down. They have it at the point to the high slot. Shot doesn't get through. Another shot. I think that's a save by Evans. Now in the corner against the boards. And there goes the period. And they get heated again. Sammy Blais this time. Not too happy with things. Yeah, he really knocked Evans on his ass. All right, well, there's the end of the first. Yeah, he looked a little wobbly for a second. You're right, Franco. It was a solid hit. I guess we're going to be worried every time Evans gets hit, right? For a little while, at least. Yeah, Habs only 5 shots in the first, but listen, Rangers only had 7. It's not like that's a huge difference there. So, but yeah, that's I just want to say, I guess, pretty boring. A bit of a boring first period. Anyway, let's hope for better. Excuse me. Hopefully, Matt will join us soon. And yeah, so what do you guys want to talk about? Fire away with the questions. Would like Sammy Blais in Montreal, but we have so many of those type players. I don't know. I mean, he's got good physical game, I guess, but you know, he doesn't really move the needle a lot. But he's a local kid. Pretty soon we'll have all local kids. They'll really be the Flying Frenchmen. What are we going to do here? Change up my banner. And let's see what else we got. What do I got here? If I got anything entertaining? Not really. This is always entertaining, isn't it? I mean, that's always entertaining. It says Game 1, Game 7 from last year's playoffs. That's just always fun to see. Yeah, I don't have anything else that I can really put up here, so let's talk. Let's talk. We need a consistent player that can score. Yeah, or they're trying to develop a few out there. But yeah, I mean, scoring in the first 2+ games has been a problem. Paling in, Evans out now? No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so. Power play needs to get going. Power play definitely needs to get going. Hoffman will be back Tuesday or Thursday. That should help that. Be nice if they can get it started tonight. Thank you, Franco. Okay, my question to you, Brad. How small do you think Evans is? Don't go look it up. Give me a quick answer. How small? You say he's too small. How small you think he is? I'm just curious to know what your answer is. Okay, but that's not the same. Okay, first you say Evans too small, and then you say he looks small. But how small do you think he is? Just curious. Do I think it was too early to sign Suzuki Toulon? But why you ask that? No, I don't think it was too early. These days, your star players are the guys that are going to be your big players. They don't usually do bridge contracts anymore, right? Pedersen was kind of an exception. He signed a bridge, but it's kind of they're signing their long-term deals pretty much right after their ELCs. So, no, I don't think so. I think it's with it's the norm today, and quite frankly, I don't know. You want to let Suzuki possibly get away? Maybe be tempted by an offer sheet by another team? I don't think so. Born to be Hab. I don't know what the injury is to Patches, but he's out 4 to 6 weeks from what I hear. Brad, you're saying he gets knocked around, concussion looming, but you said he's too small. You want Paling in. That's not the same thing. I'm just saying you got to check your facts out when you're going to complain about somebody. I mean, get it right. I think we're all worried about the concussion. I don't think he gets bounced around too much, and he's 6'2". I believe he's 6'2" or 6'1". He's not overly big, but he's not small, right? You look at a guy like Dvorak, 6 foot, so he's a little smaller, and I personally don't think he gets banged around too much. Other than Anderson and Armia, all the Habs forwards are small. I don't know, but if you call a 6'1" or even a 6 foot player small, I don't know. If you're saying the other guys, yeah, get his name right. Paquette, yes. Perot, yes. We know Caulfield is small. Gallagher are on the small side. Suzuki at 5'11", and then everybody else is 6 feet or over. So yeah, we do have a few small guys, but not everybody is small. I'm sorry, I don't consider once you're 6 feet or over, you're not small. Not every player is 6'4". And if you look at the teams that you consider big, no, not everybody is 6'4", 6'5", 6'3". It's not true. But at saying all that, yeah, I think we might end like with the way the lineup is now with Perot and Paquette in there, we are a little bit small. Bringing Brooks in doesn't make much better because he's only 5'10". But yeah, but they're not all small. Let me see who's out there that is first line. Armia's on the first line. He's not small. Anderson is on the second line. He's not small. Dvorak's not that small at 6 foot. He's not small. Drouin, I think Drouin's a 6 footer. I mean, I disagree with that. Anyway, I'm babbling now. I know. Gallagher must be pissed being on that line. No, I don't think Gallagher is pissed. Gallagher looks and is small, but thinks he is a tough guy. Gallagher is small, but he plays big. There's a difference. Do I think Gallagher thinks he's a tough guy? I don't know what your definition of tough guy is. That's not my definition of tough guy. So, no. And if you don't think Gallagher plays tough, you're not watching hockey. You're not watching the same games I am. Why is it not letting you draft? What are you drafting? Joe Habs, what are you drafting? You want to draft on ESPN. What are you drafting? I asked you, what are you drafting? You said on ESPN. Okay, great. What are you drafting on ESPN? I have no idea. You're drafting a hockey team. That's nice. ESPN, is that where I had my draft last year? If you're drafting my fantasy pool on ESPN from last year, it's from last year. That would explain it. Other than that, I don't know what you're talking about. Where are we putting Hoffman in the lineup? Third line, left wing. Back on the ice already. That's interesting. So if you're 6 feet, 190 pounds, you're small. If you're 6 feet, 200 pounds, you're big. Okay. I'm going to ask just one question. If in 10 games Montreal turns this around and they're playing well and it's the same lineup, are you guys going to say the same things, that they're too small? I'm just curious. I think I have it too loud. Joe Habs still haven't answered. What hockey team for what? I'm really curious what you're doing. Like, I'm really curious. Did I lose everybody? If you're enjoying yourself, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate that. Not subscribe. Well, you could subscribe and ring the notifications bell. That'd be great too. I think that is what I meant to say. And yeah, do that. That would be great. How come Joe Habs is not answering me? I don't get it. Come on, guys. Don't leave me out to dry here. About halfway through the intermission, I would think. Am I right? Halfway through? Come on, what's good? Nobody wants to argue with me anymore. Come on, let's go. What did I say? What did you say? What hockey team are you drafting? You got my curiosity piqued. You're drafting a hockey team on ESPN. For what purpose are you drafting a hockey team? I'm very curious. That's what I'm asking you. Okay, so Joe Habs, I'm now going to stop talking to you because I ask you a question, you don't give me an answer. No, I'm not talking to you anymore. Where's Matt? Matt should be joining us momentarily, I would think. He said second period, so I don't know if it's second period intermission or this intermission or during the second period. Oh, imagine game 82, how frustrated I'm going to be with Joe Habs. How long is the intermission? 15 minutes? Hey, Harry, how's it going, man? Hey, Dixon. Yeah, we need power play goals. It would be nice. Montreal won 65% of the faceoffs in the first period. That's according to Franco. And that, I think, is we can really thank Dvorak for being really good on the faceoffs. We haven't lost anything as far as faceoffs from Deneau. All right, so now you have a reason to hate on him. He's 6 feet, but he's only 175. Let's hate on Evans. Habs usually have a good start, and then it goes downhill. Maybe this season it will be the opposite. You know, there's no score in the game, right? I don't know why is everyone so negative tonight. I'm not getting this. It's early in the season. We shouldn't be this negative early in the season. Absolutely, Larry. You're 100% right. This could take a few games to gel. Besides, last year, 10 games in, we were on top of the world, and then look what happened the rest of the season. It's hard to judge so early on yet, especially with a lot of new faces and everything. Anyway, haters are going to hate, and I don't think that anything can be done about that. So I just choosing to be a little more positive this early on. I may change down the road in the season, depending on how the season goes, but this early on, I'm not going to be negative. Yeah, but Harry Evans is playing third line. You know that, right? Third center. Let's fight for Shane Wright. Okay, so let me ask you, Brad. Here's my question to you on that. Montreal finishes poorly, and they're in the bottom of the league. Where's the guarantee they're getting Shane Wright? So when you're tanking to get Shane Wright, where's their guarantee that if they tank, they're going to get Shane Wright? None. And even if they're the last team in the league, there's no guarantee because the lotto, once the lottery is drawn, whoever wins could get the first pick, right? So there's no guarantee. So why do you want to tank to get something you're not guaranteed to get? I don't understand it personally. But anyway, yeah, it's what you could cheer for if you want. Gabriel Hoffman should be back, they say, Tuesday or Thursday. Habs Guru, I actually haven't really thought about that yet. When I find that person, I imagine that's when it'll hit me. But no, I haven't thought about doing that. Am I that bad that I need a co-host? Could be. I mean, listen, if you say yeah, I'm not gonna be mad at you. It's fine. So Blue Bark's counting. That's 10 power plays, no goals this season. Why don't they assign a coach to that? That's what Alex Burrows does. Alex Burrows is the power play coach. Harry, I think you're in the minority. It seems like most people are not in agreement with you. Evans is still a third line. Yeah, he is a solid. I think Evans is fine. I'm not complaining about him. Tanking would be horrible for player development. Another good point. Draft is in Montreal. The fix will be in. What does that mean? No, you're okay. So you're no, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to believe in a conspiracy theory like that. Are you kidding me? I guess that's what we're left with in today's world, right? Everything is fixed, everything's rigged, everything is stolen. I guess. Blue Bark, if you had um oh no, because that's your name. Would be funny if you could put an F in there. My name is shut the fuck up. Uh, I'll try to remember that. Sorry, there's a lot of names to remember. I don't know about firing Burrows though, but you're not that far up. His power play wasn't much better than Julian's. So and Kirk Muller's. Second period's underway, by the way. So you're not that far off on Burrows right now. I have to admit. Larry, the lottery draw might be in New York, but that doesn't matter. The draft is in Montreal. All right, we're back underway. Will Montreal bid for Eichel if they keep losing? I doubt it. Eichel won't help them this year. How's Eichel going to help them this year? We got over a minute gone already in this period. 9-5 are the shots. So New York got 2 shots. Montreal got none in this period so far. That's a trend that seems to be happening in each game. Montreal just can't get shots from the midway point of the first period to some point in the second period. So nice saves there by Allen. What did Molson say today? One thing I'm pretty sure he said good morning to his wife and his kids. No, I'm making a joke, but I don't know if he said anything. I didn't hear anything today about that. Rich J, as Steve Shutt immortally said back in the 70s, the fans love us. Win or tie. That was it. Habs love us. No, I'm just butchering that. Fans love us. Win or tie, but you better not tie too often. And that just states it right there. So it doesn't matter how good the team is. If you don't win, you're going to get a complaint. And it hasn't changed, even with all the losing that we've done in the last 28 years. But yeah, it'll never change. I've always chosen to be a little more positive. Sometimes maybe too positive when I shouldn't be, but I like to be a little more positive. And every now and then I get mad at what I see and then I blow my lid. But in general, I'm trying to be positive. Joe Habs saw a photo of Molson talking to the fans in the building, and then he asked me what Molson said. Wow. Yeah, Jeff hasn't called me today yet to tell me, but yeah, Jeff and I, man, we go back a long way. How will I know what Molson said to fans in the building? I don't get the. Anyway. You ready there, my friend? You ready? Yeah. Is that a thumbs up you gave me? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure. Yeah, here's my co-host. So you see now I don't need a co-host on days off. He's here. Hey Matt, how's it going?
What's going on, everybody? Red Sox win game
hang on.
2.
I gotta do something because I gotta turn the sound off on them, and then I could hear you. How's it going, man?
What's going on, guys? I saw some highlights of the first. Looked like the power play could get set up a little bit. Good to see. Sox took game 1.
We just got a penalty though, wide man.
And yep, I just saw that. Red Sox won game 2. We love it.
Hey, go Red Sox!
It ended up 9-5 was the final.
Oh, so they came back a little bit, the other team.
A little bit.
We're
in hockey now. It's face-off.
Yeah, you do some play-by-play. I'm tired.
Adam Fox, Zibanejad, knocked away by Allen. Allen has looked spectacular. I think he's had a pretty good game so far.
Yep.
There's Panarin. That puck's blocked. We might have a short-handed opportunity here. We're just going to drop it in. No problem. Kills time. Adam Fox. Here's Panarin building up ahead of speed. What'll Fox do with it? Tries to go up the middle. Couldn't tell who that was. It's Panarin.
We're not synced at all.
Adam Fox. Fox to Panarin. Across. Save Allen.
What time you got on the clock?
16:10.
Oh, I'm ahead of you.
Fox got it behind the net.
I'm going to hold up.
See out the pass. He's got it. Here come the Rangers. In the middle. They can't do anything with it. Here come the Canadiens the other way. Is Armia the shot? Lock it away.
Perfect. I'm right where you are.
Yeah, I'm at 15:40 right now. Yep.
I can tell by what you're...
Yep. Okay. Cool. Big hit, Jeff Petrie. Romano behind. Rips it around. Toffoli's fighting in the corner. Sammy Blais. Trouba. Trouba with the puck. The one-timer. I couldn't see if it got deflected or not. 11 seconds left. The shot by Blais wide of the net. Excuse me, that wasn't Blais. That was maybe Lundqvist. I couldn't see the name.
Oh, we got to stop there. 6 seconds left in this power play with the stoppage in play. Gasperger's down there. 15:03 left in the second. 12-9 shots in favor of New York. No score. As a face-off in front of Allen.
And that's going to do it. That's killed off. Rangers the puck behind the net. Puck's cleared in. Here's Savard. Here's Sherratt. Up to Josh Anderson. He muscles his way into the zone. Dvorak in the corner with it. Gets it to Savard. Savard puts it in the other corner. Anderson's going to go after it. It's Drouin. Puck to the skates. It's back to Anderson. Anderson around for Dvorak. Can't get it. And Dvorak's going to go for a high stick, it looks like. Get a delayed penalty call. What the hell? Why wasn't that blown dead? That hit the Habs stick. Okay. I mean, Habs touched it like 10 seconds ago, but
yeah.
Okay.
The ref didn't see it.
Even though he's right in front of his face.
We got a penalty to Montreal again. They're on the PK, 13:51 left in the second. No score in this game.
Oh, it was on Reeves too.
Montreal's offense remaining anemic right now. Hopefully that'll change. I don't know when.
I like that, Rich J. That's funny.
Matt from Bath. How you pronounce? Well,
And
Boston.
so it's like
Say
the
Boston. Say
it's like a
Boston.
cover Boston.
No, you said it right. You're not supposed to say it like that. Sorry.
No, it's from a commercial. It's like your cousin from Boston, and that's what he's
Okay.
trying to say. It's Matt from Boston.
Yeah, but I would say it as good as you do.
Well, it's because I'm from here.
Penny wants to know what happened to Matt.
Matt's right here. He's alive.
Oh, you're supposed to come up with a good story. What are you talking about?
I did have to fight off a few grizzly bears. That was fun.
What happened to Matt is we don't know, and we had to scramble, and we replaced him with a clone. This is actually a clone of Matt. So just to clear that up. Let me know if you can spot the differences. Let us know in the comments. Yeah, Matt got cloned. That's what happens, when you miss time. I don't wait. Think I'm going to wait around for Matt to come back? I made a clone. All right. We're back. Very interesting shot there. Wow. It's a what is that, a TikTok thing?
I don't know. Oh,
Rangers,
that looks like their Twitter.
Wow. All right. Okay, maybe face off already.
One back by the Canadiens. They try to get it out. They can't. They get it about as far as Adam Fox. It's Fox. It's Panarin. Back to Fox. The Banajad can't get the 1-2 up. Puck gets by him. It's in the corner. Armia clears. Here's Adam Fox. I believe that was Chris Kreider. Saved by Allen on Lafreniere.
Matt, we need to test something. How do you say chowder?
Chowder.
There you go. Steven, you got the answer. My grandmother on my mother's side was adopted from Boston. Are we related? Do you know anybody with the last name to be a Hab?
Actually, I think I had like a long lost cousin, if I'm not mistaken.
Steven says, since the way you say chowder is correct, you are the real Matt and not a clone.
Oh, rang it off the pipe. Holy Jesus. All right, that was a little scary. It's Panarin.
Under a minute to go in the power play.
Banajad. Shot deflected wide. Panarin again. I think it's Lafreniere with the puck. Zibanejad. Adam Fox. Panarin. Into the corner. It's Zibanejad. It's Adam Fox. It's Artemi Panarin. To Zibanejad. Zibanejad in front. And the puck is cleared. Great job of staying in the passing lanes there. Number 8 for the Rangers, bringing the puck up. Breakout pass. Rangers look to set up again. It's Sammy Blais. Big block! Who was that got in for the block? That was
Romanov. I think that was Romanov.
Great play. That's a great play. I love that. Love seeing that out of the young kid.
Yeah.
That is a great play. That's key. You got to have those.
Oh, it might have been Sherratt. Because I see Savard's out there. He skated.
Burrow's going to dump it in.
Romano.
Cedric Paquette behind the net. Excuse me, Toffoli behind the net. I just saw the 3. I didn't see the 7. Puck's on the side. Savard's having a little how do you do with I think it was Fast. Puck's still in the corner. Savard. Gallagher's gonna win it, send it back behind. Perreault lost the stick. He's taking the sweet time to get over to the bench to get a new one for some reason.
What was the whistle for?
It's a penalty on somebody.
Perreault.
I think he drew it.
Nope, not Perreault.
I think we'll go to the power play. I think Perreault drew it. I think he drew the call. I think that's how he lost his stick. Oh, no. Yep, it's going to be on Perreault.
Yeah, hook and call.
Yep.
Okay, PK again for Montreal.
Man. So behind it's Romanov. Fires at the length of the ice. Panarin drops it for Fox. To Kreider.
No score, Ken.
Oh, Lafreniere and Suzuki in the corner battling for it. Suzuki. And the puck is cleared.
A minute 28 left in this power play.
It's Panarin. Dances on round one. To Lafreniere. Dropped to Zibanejad. It's to Adam Fox. To Panarin. Crosses Zibanejad. Shot in front. The puck deflects and trickles in.
Scored. Power play goal. It looks like Kreider.
Yeah, it hit off of like 50,000 bodies and then trickled in.
Yeah, it did. It dribbled through Allen.
That's what happens when you can't stay out of the box.
Yep. Let's see it here.
Oh, it went off of Romanov's stick.
Oh, geez. Yeah, it went off. Stick.
That's unlucky. It went off Allen and went on. That's.
Yeah, that you can't blame Allen there. There's no blame on Allen there. That went off.
That's just unlucky. It went off Allen, then it just
and it went off Romanov's toe of his skate right in.
Yeah. There's not. I don't think there's anything either of them could have done there. That's just a bang. You don't know whether. Yeah.
Neither
could have done there.
Yeah.
Still, you can't be taking 3 straight penalties.
1-0 Rangers with 10 minutes left in the second period. Power play goal.
Oh, it's picked off by Anderson. He's got the puck in front. Can't do anything with it. Behind the net for the Rangers. Anderson in the corner. It's rimmed around. Dvorak out to Drouin. Durant holds. Tries to find something to do with it. Makes a nice move. The puck gets deflected wide. Kulak with a nice keep. And nobody went after the free puck.
Yeah, really. They skated away from it.
Jesus. Well, they did do a pretty good job of keeping the puck in. They're going to have to regroup here. It's Suzuki with the puck. Finds Savard. Savard finds Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield with a nice, nifty little stick handle. Armia behind the net. Suzuki.
Pass didn't get through.
And the pass goes to nowhere, and here come the Rangers. Puck's chipped out. Here comes Suzuki. The blast saved by is it Shesterkin? I believe it's starting.
Yeah, Shesterkin.
It's Shesterkin. And Allen holds.
It's 8:20 left in this period. 15-12 are shots favor of New York. It's 1-0 New York. Oh, boy. That offense, man, halfway through the game has not found its way yet.
Yep.
This is becoming a very frustrating game again. Still half a game left, so there's still time. It's only 1-0. But Montreal's got to wake up on the offense.
Yep. It's looking more and more like we're gonna have the same problem as last year.
Well, hate to harp on the same thing. Still only 3 games in, but yeah, it's starting to it's starting to be a problem.
Oh, big time.
The Habs get shut out this game. Oh, it's not over yet.
Far from it. But,
Petty, it's a 1-0 game. To say loss, I mean, halfway through the game, still, it's not. We're not there yet. Born to be a Hab, that's a good point. Born to be a Hab says, I like Paling. I like Evans too. It's not the size of the dog, it's the size of the fight in the dog. And that has been Paling's problem. That is true. I don't know why, but almost all games last season, if the other team scores first, we can't score again. Can't catch up almost all the time. Brad, I'll agree with you on that. It is starting to look like a very long year ahead of us. Yes.
Yeah.
But again, we're so early into the season that a season is full of ups and downs and roller coaster ride, and this is just on a down. Doesn't mean there won't be an up coming.
Right.
All right, play underway.
Kreider shot high and wide. They just look like they're not even talking out there, just with the way some of these passes are going.
I know. They're looking lost and undirected, like on defense.
Yeah.
They were better in the first. Second period, they seem to be falling back into this defense.
Fully nice move, shot. Big save, Shesterkin.
They're falling back into this defensive crappy play.
Lafreniere dances around a man. It's in the corner. Comes out. Back in. Puck's in front of the net. No one can clear it. Somebody clear it. Finally gets out. Coming the Rangers the other way. And it's dumped in. Allen's going to play it. You can leave it for Kulak. Kulak. Dvorak. It's Juin. It's Weidman. Oh, Shesterkin, the puck bounces out. Nobody's home. Great play at center by Kulak. It's dumped in. Anderson in behind. Can't get it. Excuse me, it's cleared all the way out to center. The Habs got it. It's Petrie. Dvorak to Romanov. Habs get the zone. Can they keep it in? That's the question they do. It's Dvorak in the corner. Out to Romanov. He winds and fires. Puck took a little deflection. Shesterkin keeps it out. Puck gets about as far as the other blue line. It's Jeff Petrie. Habs break it in. It's dumped in. It's Perreault. Into the corner. It's Paquette and Lehkonen. Neither of them can get it. It's behind the net. Comes out. Petrie with the pinch. Keeps it in. Perreault throws it on. It's deflected. What a save by Igor Shesterkin.
Big windmill save. Well, what do they call that? One of those big. Oh, after he grabs it, he made that big hand thing.
Yeah.
big show of it. Made a big show of it.
It's like the goalie's way of like showing off. It's like a little flair.
Yeah, a little flair at the end. Back to a TV timeout. Yeah, no sustained pressure, Eric. That's a big problem right now.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah, Ken, I gotta say, Romanov does look good. I think he's gonna take a bit of a step this year. I agree with that.
A lot of people talking on Twitter about having him go back to Laval. I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I think he's been one of our better defensemen from what I mean. I didn't see much of the first, but in this second period anyway, I mean, I think he's been one of our better defensemen this period. I really do.
Matt Outdoor says time for a trade. What do you think?
Not yet. I want to see Hoffman when he gets injected into the lineup and see how he does. If that can't turn around the scoring, then
still too early.
Yeah, but for right now, yeah, it's too early.
Habs will do just well enough to save Bergie's job. Get another middling draft pick. I hope not. Yeah, I don't want to see another shitty end of the season.
Yeah.
If it's a bailout year, then bring up Gooley and Norlinder.
Yeah.
Well, Gooley's in WHL, so it's got to be an emergency recall for that. Norlinder's got a chance. He's skating again. He's almost ready. Apparently, yeah, if he's ready and they want to give him a shot, he could have a shot still yet. So we'll see what happens on that. I don't think he's ready, though. But I don't think he's NHL ready yet, but still. We'll see.
Here comes Caulfield. Oh, he whiffed on the shot. Oh, that was golden. As far as center, Weidman keeps. Armia. He's going to dump it in. Caulfield in behind. Can't get to it. As far as Suzuki's going to keep it in. It's Armia. Rangers trying to clear. They can't. It's Armia again. For Suzuki, pass doesn't connect. Weidman. Armia, Suzuki. Caulfield was crashing. Suzuki didn't see him. Suzuki around the net. Holds. Can't get it in front. Rangers bring the puck in. It's dumped into the corner. Shroud with it. Fires the pass to Evans.
I hope that's not our first win.
Evans to Savard. Savard makes a move. The puck's loose. And they can't tap it home.
Now everyone grabs on. Gallagher gets his helmet ripped off. He's been mugged 2-3 times this game already. I wanted to say Blue Bark, we did good in faceoffs. The first period we were 65% in the dot. I don't know. Defense sucks right now, though.
Agreed.
Need to get some offense going. All right, let's see what happens with the face-off, and let's get some offense going, guys. Put Gallagher with Suzuki. We need to play the youth and let them gel. I don't know. They are playing it. You mean totally go young? They're not going to do that. Letting them gel, that's what they're doing. The first 10, 15 games is what they do. No? Hopefully they gel. There's a lot of new players on the team. So...
yeah.
There's that aspect of it that they might have to gel a little bit.
I get that. But even after that, if there's still a problem, too, then I mean, and I don't want to say this, but maybe you got to start pointing your fingers at the coaching.
Yeah, that's already been done. People are already doing that.
Right. No, and I mean, it's a couple games and I'm not ready to do that, but like, if we get to a point where like, we're in November and we're still seeing similar problems, then I think it'd be time to say, all right, so it's got to be something with the coaching because this is it'd be the same exact thing that happened last year.
Yeah.
And at that point, then because with the talent we got on the team, there's just no way we should be struggling to score goals.
Yeah, I dare say I don't think there's almost any reason why Ducharme gets fired this year. They just signed him 3 years. I don't think they're firing him.
I mean, I think I'm not pointing fingers at him yet, but like if we get to like mid-November and we're seeing the same exact issues that we had last year, I don't know, man. Joanne with a shot wide.
.337 left in this period, and they took away the scoreboard. I think that shot ticked off somebody, though. The defender. That's why it went wide.
Either that or he just flat out missed like 3 feet left.
No, I think it kicked off the guy's leg. That's why it went wide.
Shot on deflected wide. Petrie tries to get in front. He can't do it, and Panarin clears it. And that's going to be nice.
3:24 left in the period. 16-17 are the shots on goal in favor of Montreal this time. But it's 1-0 for the Rangers. Good point. Steven says, you got to admit, this is way worse without our playoff run last year. So if they didn't make that run and they do this, we'd be a lot more upset. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I'm not ready to point fingers at anybody quite yet, but if we struggle to score goals into into like mid-November around that point, then dare I say it, I think you might have to start having a conversation about Ducharme because at that point it's got to be coaching. There's just too much. There's too much talent on this roster that there's no way we should be struggling to score goals.
We shouldn't be, no.
Is Lehkonen shot the stick out of that defender's hand?
He shot the stick out of the guy's hand, eh?
Paquette in behind. Petrie shot on. Can't keep it in.
No, that hit a leg.
Apparently, Ray doesn't like my play-by-play.
No, she heard one of her dog friends bark.
Lehkonen loses
his edges.
Lost something. Did a good job to stay up and get it on.
Ray, stop barking.
The Rangers fly into the zone. Quick shot on, deflected way up high and out of play.
With 2:03 left in the period. 1-0 New York. Let's see. He lost his edge. You see, he lost his edge.
Yeah. Either he lost his edge or he hit like a bumpy patch of the ice or something.
No, yeah, but that's what made him. He lost his edges. You could see it on his foot was wobbly.
Yeah.
And it wanted to slide out. So that's his edge.
Oh, my God. Well, Habs going to the box again. It's Chris Weidman.
For what? What did he do? I turned my head. I was looking at the play going up ice, and I didn't see what happened behind. Penalties. They lead the league in something. Yeah, it's true. That's a cross check? Really? That's a cross check. All right.
Honestly, I gotta tell you, I know it's 3 games in, but I think I'm good with Chris Weidman. I know we scored the other night, but I think I'm good with him. I've had enough of him. He doesn't. For me, he just doesn't cut it.
Nope. If he would score more, okay, but he's not. So,
Like I said, I know we had the goal the other night, but he's just been so poor defensively. With the penalties tonight, I'm good. He can go away.
yeah, when Edmondson comes back.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's will take a seat as Wideman.
I really hope so.
Well, Kulak's not playing bad.
No. I look. It's
That's what I'm saying. So I mean,
it's got to be Wideman. Wideman's
yeah.
been dog shit.
Minute 18 left in this power play. Rangers aren't doing much. Montreal cleared out.
To center, 1 minute to play in the period.
And a minute to play in the power play. Looks like there'll be a second or two of power play.
Yeah.
That's period.
Cool. Zibanejad couldn't get all of that.
Yeah, he didn't miss the net with that one time.
Adam Fox. He didn't get it. Went off the heel of his stick, too. The shot by Panarin. Allen can't find it. Puck squirts out. It's Adam Fox. Finds Panarin. Panarin. Zibanejad wide of the net. Did Allen get a stick on that? I don't know.
I don't know.
Looks
How did he miss that? Wow.
Either Allen got a stick on that or he just flat out missed the net.
Yeah, I think Allen got a stick on it.
Oh, great play to keep that puck the Rangers end. Coming up on 10 seconds. So the Rangers are going to have about 3.5 seconds on the power play, unless they score right there, but they don't. The shot, that's blocked by Paquette, and that might have hurt. That definitely hurt him. He is in a bit of pain.
Oh, yeah. Who's that?
That's Cedric Paquette.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt him bad. That didn't tickle. Where'd it get him?
I don't know. On the leg somewhere. We're not going to show it.
Oh, Allen got it with his stick. What a save, Jake Allen.
Yeah, I said I think the stick got it. I was right.
That's a spectacular
That was
save.
a good save because that was an open net there. He should have scored.
Oh, yeah.
So that Allen saved a goal right there, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. And, let's hope Paquette's okay. I don't know they didn't show the shot. I don't know where the puck hit him, but he looked to be in pretty considerable pain there.
It looked like a leg because he was limping. Yeah. So I would think it's hit him in the leg, probably an ankle or something, but.
Maybe that, or maybe it caught him like in that little space above the knee pad where there's
above
no
the
padding.
Knee, yeah.
Either way, it didn't tickle. We can tell that by looking at him.
I can only imagine getting a shot there now with my knees the way they are. Forget it. Wow.
Oh, it turned him to mush.
Ouch. Release the Kraken. Well, Kraken on the 26th. We're going to be in Seattle on the 26th.
Yep.
So we'll get a chance to see the Kraken early on. And, yeah, Stephen Allen is keeping us in this.
Yeah, Allen's been spectacular.
He saved a goal right there. That would have been 2-0, no doubt in my mind. So, yeah, he's keeping us in it right now. And that's his job. That's his job, and he's doing it. So
both games he started, I really think he's been the best player on the ice. I think so.
We're going into our 9th period of play this season, and Montreal has scored 2 goals. So this is not very good. I'm disappointed in this game to not see any offense. I have no idea what's going on. They are not there's no cohesion to their game right now. Nothing. First 10 minutes of the first game, and ever since then, it's like they're running around. They don't know what to do. They don't know, almost like they don't know what to do, don't know where to be.
They can't they can't connect on their passing.
Passing sucks. There's no fluidity to their game. I don't know. Yeah, right now, not looking good. Will this be all season? I doubt that. I mean, as I've been saying, things, it's an up and down flow all season. I just think they're in a down period to start the season. I don't think it'll stay like this all year. But the problem is, how much of a hole do they put themselves in?
Mm-hmm.
to start the season that it's going to be really hard to get out of in a tough division. So
Right. No, I think you're exactly correct.
that's really the worry. And if you remember, and it's not to pat myself on the back, but I think I was right in the problems with the defense. Right? Remember, I said I was
Yeah.
questioning where's the offense coming from the back end, and you can see. I think that's a lot of what's holding them back is there's not a lot of offense being able to flow from the back end. I don't know. I hope it changes.
Yeah, I would agree. But I think too. The inability to string a couple of passes together is just baffling. I mean, there's just been some passes where I just go, what the hell are you looking at? Like, it seems like they're not aware of where people are. You know what like I said, it doesn't
Yeah.
sound like they're talking. They're not communicating on the ice.
Yeah, something's up with that. I don't understand. So is it the coaching? Or like the players are the ones on the ice that are performing. So why aren't they performing? Is it
Right.
the coaching, or is it is it the players? Like I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
ultimately, over time, it becomes the coaching if the coaching can't fix this, right? So then it definitely becomes the coaching.
Right.
But I don't know right now if it is necessarily that.
Right. I think it's too early to tell. But as I said, if we get to like mid-November,
Right.
and this is still an issue,
Yeah,
then
over time.
I think we got to talk about, all right, what in the hell is Dom doing? Because the issue,
okay.
it's the same issue as last year. It hasn't been corrected.
That's right.
There's too much talent on the ice. They shouldn't be struggling. At that point, it's going to be a coaching issue. And yeah, they just signed him to a 3-year deal, but listen,
Yeah,
that doesn't mean they can't fire him.
He's not getting fired this year. I really don't. I don't think he's not getting fired this year.
I mean, if they keep struggling like this, if they struggle, I mean, I don't know.
But I mean, I can't see this. Look, I can't see them struggling like this, like for the whole season. Something's got to give. Something will change. Hoffman coming back. Let's see that. Like you say, let's see Hoffman before we start, and let's see. 10 games at least. Give him 10 games before we start firing people or trading guys away. It's not,
Like I said, I'm giving it about a month.
Yeah, I agree.
Check it in a month, and then if the problem's not solved, then I think we have to look at coaching.
Was it Franco or Luca might have been saying it in the either earlier in the first period. American Thanksgiving. Usually around then, that's when teams start evaluating what they need to change, and that's when you start maybe seeing trades start happening then. But you got to give them that time. Even if it's a poor outcome, you still have to see. You can't if you pull the trigger too fast, you could be making a mistake, right? Jumping the gun. You don't want to jump the gun either, and then you're screwed because you traded away a guy you can't get him back. So yeah, I don't know that any trading happening yet.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be. And you just had Canadian Thanksgiving, right?
No, American Thanksgiving.
No, but I'm just saying, you just had Canadian Thanksgiving.
We just had Canadian Thanksgiving, yes. I thought you said you just said.
No.
Yeah, we just had, yeah. But usually by American Thanksgiving, they've got an idea of what, they got an idea of what needs to be done or where they need to make changes, and they try to do that. But I don't, before that, it's more of adjusting, trying different things within the team before you're looking for outside solutions. On one more point I'm going to say for everybody that's saying fire the coach or this and the coach and all that. We were not happy with the coach last season until the playoffs. Once the playoffs hit and they started playing well, we loved the coach. 3 games in, you want to fire the coach again? I think it's a little soon to say that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's too soon. Like I said, give it until Thanksgiving here, November 20th, around there. If we're still having the same problems, then you start, going, all right, something's got to change now.
Too much shuffling the lines. They need to build chemistry, not just different players on different lines every night. Okay, so I'm going to go back again to something I said when I did the last lineup video. From what I understand and I've read and heard about Ducharme is he likes pairs of guys on each line that he keeps together. And then usually one of the wingers is the interchangeable guy. And he'll change wingers, but usually keeping two guys together. I don't think that, I mean, that's what we're seeing. I did say, I thought on line one, Toffoli was the guy that was interchangeable. They changed him.
We saw that tonight,
I think that's what we're seeing here. And it's Ducharme's style. Does it mean it can't work? I don't know. It worked in the playoffs. So, well, it's just a team struggling a little bit out of the gate, but it doesn't mean it's going to stay like this.
Right.
Sure, it looks bad now, and there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but it doesn't mean next game it changes. Maybe this period it turns around. I've seen this stuff happen. 50 years I've been watching hockey. So 3 games in, way too early to be saying all these things. So I'm going to go with that because, it's like, I'll refer to my fantasy hockey pool. I was telling Matt the other day because he made a trade proposal. And I told him I don't make trades in fantasy. I try to stick with my guys that I picked. I'll make some waiver wire moves, but I don't like to make trades because to me, that's giving up on a guy that I picked that I thought was doing well. And it usually pays off that I don't do that and I don't change up too many guys and all that. So it's no different in real hockey. You can't just go, oh, well, he's not playing well now, trade him. It doesn't work. Remember, the last 3 coaches Bergie hired have failed. Yeah, a lot of teams you could say that for, though.
Yeah.
Lemonhead makes a good point here. He says, in my opinion, I'm looking at it saying laughing my what off? Like I don't get it. No, in my opinion, they're missing Weber in that locker room. The leader of the room to get guys going. They said when Weber spoke, everyone listened. He's one of those guys that gave the push to players, and they are missing Weber. That's a really good point. And there's going to be a struggle, I might imagine, all season to replace Weber's, leadership and stuff like that. So, sorry, I'm getting gas from drinking that can there. How far is Edmondson from returning? That I don't know. I haven't heard an update on Edmondson, so I don't know. If anybody knows, let us know here. Ducharme has not really had time to develop his system with 2 years. We're dead into a pandemic and we still are not over it. Well, Ducharme, that's a good point, really. Although, he basically installed the system in the playoffs, but there's so many new players that it's a good point. He might need a little bit of time to install the system properly. That could be something that's contributing factor here. We Habs fans have been spoiled over the decades, but so have I, but I'm not overreacting. At least I hope I'm not overreacting. Or should I say underreacting? But doesn't mean that we can't be realistic. Gabriel says, I just can't stand the 4 corners, rimming the puck around the boards on a power play. I kind of don't like that either, to be honest with you.
No, I agree.
That dump and chase on a power play I don't like that either.
No,
carry the damn puck over the line.
Yeah, you gotta get set up.
Yeah,
I totally agree. I'm sick
of it. A lot easier to set up when you have possession of the puck over the line than when you throw it in there hoping to get possession of the puck. Like on a power play, why are you giving up possession of the puck? I don't get it. That's why I've never gotten that.
Oh, I agree.
Even Price being gone from the locker room hurts. Exactly. When you have Weber and Price in the room, it just settles down. Guys, they're missing their safety nets. I'm sure there's a little bit of leadership not in that room right now. There's no doubt. Habs should play like Leafs system. Habs should never play like the Leafs. Habs have sucked since '96. It's not exactly true. First of all, that's not exactly true. What year am I thinking? 2014, 15. It's a pretty good year. Am I right? There's been a few good years.
That's a damn good year.
But in general, you're right. In general, you're right. Wish we were able to sign Perry and Getzlaf over Paquette and Perreault strictly for leadership replacement of Weber. Yeah, Perry would have been great to hang on to for that particular aspect right there. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Signing Getzlaf, I mean, I don't know. Getzlaf was another player I didn't like before. Maybe I would have grown to like him. I don't know. But so, I don't know. At least Tremblay is finally gone. Which Tremblay? You talking Mario Tremblay? It's like kind of been a lot of years ago. What do you mean by finally gone? Matt, you know that isn't the worst idea. The Habs have a lot more skill than they used to. What? Okay, I'm lost on the idea. Miss a guy like Perry in front of the net, we do, and leadership. Yeah, when Price got hurt, that sucked, and the Koivu year. Yeah, right. And there was a Koivu year. And we had some good years. Not successful ones because we didn't win anything. But in general, they've been sucky, yeah. But we've had some good years, a lot better than the Leafs have.
That 2014-15 year, it's going to drive me up a goddamn wall for as long as I live. Because if Price doesn't get hurt, man,
that was our shot.
That was golden. That was a golden chance.
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking Chris Kreider. I apologize for the language. That's why I hate Chris Kreider.
Yeah, I know. Me too. 5 righties on power play 1 is dumb. Probably right there. No one-timer threat on left to right passes. All you have to do is swap to Foley or Gallagher with Dvorak. No, I agree. You should have that. Like when Hoffman's back, I would expect Hoffman, Caulfield, opposing. Like you got to have those things.
100%.
You got to have those one-time threats from the side. Again, Habs Drew. I mean, everyone's complaining about the coach. Listen, if they turn it around, I don't know. I don't think we're going to have complaints about the coach, so we'll see. I'm not going to complain yet because I'm going to look stupid when they turn it around. See, I'm confident. I didn't say if, I said when. Habs looked great 2014, good young team. And we're going to get there again. Oh, okay, Caleb, I got you. That makes sense. Thanks for that. I appreciate clearing that up. Speaking of Kreider, we know he has the lone goal.
Yep.
Day by, yeah. Well, I've been saying that with the Leafs. It's a losing culture that they embrace. So, yeah. Eric, me too. Spoiled watching a great team in the 70s. But, it doesn't mean you can't be realistic about it now. I mean, I don't see why it doesn't mean you can't be, but I was spoiled like you were. It wasn't a successful year if we didn't win the cup. Even if we went to Game 7 of the finals and lost, it still wasn't a successful season. That's what I grew up with. After 28 years of losing, I grew out of that mostly. So it is what it is. Edmonton's expected to miss 2 to 3 weeks, but that was from I know that. There's been no update since then is all I was saying. So next week he should be back if you go by that. It's somewhere in the next week he should be back. But like I said, no update, so I don't know if that's changed. If it's elongated, if it's shortened, I don't know. I just don't know. I have not seen anything on Edmondson. And usually when you don't see anything like that, more than likely he's still not getting better yet, I would think. Or we'd be hearing that, he's getting closer. I would have heard something, I would think. So I'm going to read into that it might not be the best news about Edmondson, or it's worrisome. Everybody else got updated. With no real update on Edmondson, it makes it worrisome. It's Snakes on a Plane. Love that name still, man. It's weird how we're doing Romanov, Petrie, Sherrod, Savard, and Kulak, Weidman. It's not balanced. Well, the Sherrod Savard line not balanced. Although you think about it, you're right. Romanov, Petrie, they're kind of two puck movers. Yeah, I don't get it. But if you saw my lineup video, what did I say? I gave 2 defensive lineups because I said this is what I think he's gonna do, and this is what I would do. And I said, Sherrod, Savard, we're gonna see it. I know we are, and I knew it, and we're seeing it. I think when you have to have Sherrod, Savard together, you screw up the balance on the defensive pairs because you can't have that puck mover, stay-at-home guy on all 3 lines. And then you can't have that offense being generated from the back end and helping the forwards to get the goals, to get the speed through the neutral zone and all that kind of stuff. And it's what we're seeing. So they have to make the adjustment. And why in Game 3 that hasn't been made yet, I guess only because of the Edmondson injury is the only reason I can guess that. So I hope when Edmondson is back, we will see the end of Sherrod Savard. We're back. Third period's underway, Matt. So we just started.
Yes, it is.
18-17 are the shots in favor of Montreal. And just 15 seconds gone in this first period. It's 1-0 New York. Let's see what we got here. Let me get my bearings. Puck comes all the way back down into the Montreal zone for an icing. No icing. It's waved off. Big hit there on the guy in the corner. Comes out to the neutral zone. Gallagher dumps it all the way into the corner. I think that's Galley. Yep. The Rangers come up with it, and they get it over the line. They don't cross the line into Montreal zone with it, but the puck did first. So it's in the corner. Panarin dumps it back into the corner the other way, and they come up with it again up to the point. Panarin at the point. Shot at the net. Wide. I think he was looking for a tip there. Montreal has it. Long stretch pass is missed. And Rangers come up with it, and they do the same. It is also missed. Goes into behind Montreal's net. Montreal comes up with it over the line. That's Dvorak in the high slot, fighting for it, and not winning the battle. Rangers lob it into the neutral zone. Kulak with it. Pass over to the side that gets past the guy and into the corner, and Kulak goes and gets it himself into the slot, and the Ranger just knocks it away. Back in Montreal zone, Weidman in the corner, eludes the Ranger. Second Ranger, wow, how do you do that? It's along the boards. Rangers come up with it. Surprise, surprise. But Weidman battling on the against the boards. Wow, looks like a fly against. I haven't got any against who. I don't know. He's small out there, Weidman.
He is. He really is.
Fox with it in New York zone, and he pass attempt gets all the way into the corner. Oh, weird play by Allen. Tries to get the pass to someone.
Yeah, that
and
was
almost
scary.
goes in. The net. Montreal up through the neutral zone into the Suzuki into the Ranger zone. Rangers get it back and come up all the way into Habs corner along the boards. I think that's Armia along the boards. Around the net to the other side, Savard lobs it up into the neutral zone. Rangers repel back over Montreal's line. Shot on net wide. Comes all the way out. Rangers, one side to the other. Shot from the over the line at the net. And I think the Rangers change up a little bit. Maybe not. Not sure. Okay, from behind the net, Sherratt with the puck. Off to the right side, half board. Stretch pass attempt, but got all the way to Shesterkin. And the Rangers get it out. Habs in their zone. Over the line. Lobbed at the goalie. And Rangers pick it up and clear it out. In the neutral zone, Rangers over the line. Rangers at the point, in the high slot, and they lose the puck over to the side. Shot at the net, and there's a whistle. Oh, I thought there was a whistle.
Yeah, Jake Allen got run over there.
Yeah, I thought there was a whistle there.
Yeah, apparently that's
lobbed all the way up to Jake Allen. He catches it. Now there's a whistle.
Apparently that's legal now. You can run the goalies.
Yeah, I guess. Only if they wear Montreal jerseys. I'm trying to get more compact with my play-by-play like you do.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you do it. It's kind of you don't get lost with your words like I do. So I'm trying to learn from you and get more compact with my words. So
Faceoff's running behind the Montreal zone. It's Chris Weidman. Breaks it out to Anderson. Anderson loses the puck. Rangers drop it in. Weidman to the rescue. Floats it behind. Habs with possession. It's back to Chris Weidman. He finds Drouin. Drouin looks for an outlet. He's got an outlet. It's Kulak. It's Anderson. The shot on. Doesn't even get through. Puck is still loose. It went just wide of the net.
Oh, and then
Drouin can't keep it in. It comes all the way back to Weidman. He'll regroup.
You said something weird. Weidman to the rescue. Wow. Earlier.
Or just because he went for the puck.
I know.
I'm trying to mix up the verbiage.
I just thought that's something you wouldn't have thought to hear. Weidman to the rescue.
It's Gallagher. Back to the D-man. Toffoli dumps it in. It's Evans and Toffoli on the forecheck. And I believe that was Survive with the pinch. It's kept in by Evans.
Over 5 minutes gone in the period.
Rangers break it in. Stopping the spin. It's in behind Panarin. Back. It's in behind Allen. It's out in front. Evans takes care of it. Gets it to the side. Gallagher. Habs trying to clear the zone. He's got Savard open. He finds Savard.
No shots so far in this period.
It's Ben Sherratt. He's going to look to break it out. Tries to find a pass. He does. Screws it up. It's Adam Fox. Dumps it in from center, and he's going to go for a change.
No shots on goal either team this period. 14 minutes left in the third period.
Evans drops it off for Caulfield. Caulfield going to get a full head of steam.
Come on, Cole.
And he fires it over the glass.
He dumps it in the corner. Over the glass?
Yep.
Was that a pure penalty, or did it hit the glass first?
I think it hit the glass first.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so there's no shots on net either team in this period so far. We're almost 6 minutes into the third period. That's weird. 1-0 game. I had it 5-4. Think there's any chance the score gets that close or that high? I should say. I don't think so. All right. Drake, yeah, I mean that's what we've been talking about. We should have some offense, and we're in our 9th period of hockey this season and have scored 2 goals. It's something that cannot keep going. There's too much offensive potential on the team that they can't keep. This can't continue. This is a slump. It started the season in a slump. It happens sometimes. You start the season in a slump. That's really what it is. They'll break the slump. It's a matter of when.
Matter of when, and hopefully it doesn't last long. Hopefully
it doesn't last long. Exactly.
Because that's the other thing, right? We don't want to dig ourselves too big of a hole that we can't get out of it, right?
Well, it's what I was saying earlier. Exactly, because that's what'll happen if they can't get, go 5-6 games without a win to start the season. That's a big hole to get out of.
100%. Great to see the Bell Center packed. I love it.
Yeah, I wish I had the volume up only just to hear the cheering and the how loud it is there.
It is very, very nice to have fans back in the building. Across the whole league. It's just great to have fans back. And the Habs are going to go on a power play. Sherratt.
About time again.
And the puck is touched out.
Habs go on a power play with
Alexis
13:40.
Lafreniere, 2 minutes trip.
13:40 left in the third period. Shots are 18-17 as they were at the start of the period. So that's over 6 minutes. No shots on goal either team. That is an unusual thing to see in a 1-0 game. But maybe that's the reason why it's 1-0. And considering it's 18-17, that's not a lot of shots. So it's going to be a low shot game. And Montreal finally goes on the power play. First power play since, I think, the first period. Am I right?
Right. It's like Devo, Perreault, Drouin. I would guess Weidman, too, out there on the power play. They've kind of played him on the power play. Devo broke his stick on the dot. He's got to go get a new one. Right now it's 4-on-4 hockey. Weidman's going to keep it in. He's got Drouin. Drouin hits Dvorak's broken stick. Luckily goes right to Weidman.
Dvorak's back.
Weidman with the puck. It's Drouin. Drouin can't get the pass across. I probably should have put a little bit more on that. Dvorak in the corner. So is Josh Anderson. It's out in front. To Perreault shot wide. I think a block. It went wide. It's around Adam Fox with it behind the net. Drouin on the forecheck. And the puck's cleared away. Allen can't touch it.
Why?
I was outside the trapezoid.
Oh, right.
It's a 3-on-2 for the Habs. The blast! Saved by Shesterkin. Petrie with again. He's going to wind and fire again. The puck is blocked in front.
Oh, God. They can't get anything through.
It's a Bandage. It's going to go right by Jeff Petrie and alone. Jake Allen with the save.
Allen with beautiful glove save gets the puck off to
Petrie got burned there. It's Nick Suzuki.
Petrie.
He finds a streaking car to Foley, I think, with the shot. It's saved and the puck's cleared out. Jeff Petrie got burned there. Burned.
35 seconds left. 25 was left in the power play. 20 now.
16 seconds left in the power play. It's Lehkonen.
We have to...
Over to, I believe, Caulfield. Puck's thrown in front. Nothing to it. Sherratt tries to rim it back around. It goes up into the rafters.
What time you got?
11:45.
Okay, but I wonder if you're... I mean, I'm only a second or two behind you. Anyway, close enough. Man.
God. One of these has to go in. You got to think.
Anything done.
Great save by Allen. Allen's been so good. I mean, he's been the best player on the ice, I think, all night.
Money, yeah. Allen's been money, as we said all year last.
Oh!
What was that? Oh, okay, that's what you're going. Okay, you're a second or two ahead of me.
That was a good sequence. Jake Evans with a great pass. Armia's going, jam. I got to score that.
Face off.
Behind the net for the Rangers.
Durkin.
Penalties killed. It's Jake Evans. Having a little trouble in the corner, but he finally gets it out. Lehkonen tries to get it out of the zone. He can't do it. It's picked off the shot. Allen, just wide Allen. Maybe got a glove to it. It's divided behind. It's Jake Evans. Jake Evans loses the puck again, but the Habs get it out. It's Armia at center ice. The Habs are changing. He's going to dump it in. Savard's going to keep it in. Dvorak can't keep it around the net. Rangers got it. Dvorak, though, in there with the forecheck. I like it. Habs try to keep it in. They can. It gets as far as center. Drouin with the puck. He's got Dvorak. He's got Anderson. Can't get the pass out. Dvorak's behind in front to Drouin. The backhander. What a goal! It's Jonathan Drouin.
Yeah!
Great pass from behind the net.
Drouin.
Dvorak. Great hands by Drouin. Slots it in on the backhand.
First
Fabulous
shot,
play.
first shot on goal in the period. Either team, and it's a goal for Montreal. Ties it up.
Beautiful play on that, too.
10:36
Beautiful pass. Beautiful hands from Drouin.
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful.
Drouin with his second goal of the season. Ties his number for last year. Drouin with his second goal of the season.
Great patience by Devo. Great pass, and Drouin. Little forehand, backhand. He slots it.
A little deep.
Great patience by Devo. Great pass. Great finish. Excellent play. And it's that line again, man. It's the two of them.
That was a really nice pass by Devo. Goes around the net and just a little beautiful little flick pass right to Drouin on the stick.
Absolutely. It's great patience too to wait it out, let Drouin get into position. Habs bring it back into the zone. It's Tyler Toffoli in the corner. They're fighting for it. Gets out in front. Evans a shot, and it's gobbled up by Shesterkin. It's that line again. It's that Devo-Drouin connection. Said it in the preseason. They had a goal in the first game. I'm telling you, I think if they start to heat up, they can do great things.
You can see there. There's some chemistry there.
100%.
Okay, 10-20. I got 10-20. What do you got on the? I guess you're at the same spot I am. They're still not registering that as a shot. There was a goal, no shot. Okay, don't know how that works.
Zibanejad, uh-oh. Fuck.
Are you kidding me? They just give it back.
Not now you can do about that. That's a 2-on-1.
They just gave that back. I can't believe it that quick.
It's Lafreniere.
Laffy gets his first goal here in Montreal. His dad is very happy, man.
See what happened. The Rangers just beat us for speed. Oh, David. That's on David Savard. He's gotta stay square. Sherrod's back. He's got the stick handler.
Yeah.
Lafreniere might have taken a shot at the chops there too.
Laffy got hit in the chin. Oh, and there's blood. Is there a penalty?
Oh, out of blood. I don't know.
Might need a stitch there. No. No penalty?
Nope. But that's got to be on Savard. He's got to stay more square to Laffy. Sherrod's back. Sherrod and Allen have the puck hand in there. He's got to take away the pass.
There's something wrong with the shot clock, obviously. I haven't adjusted shots, so
right.
I wonder if there have been shots that we don't know.
Absolutely puck behind again.
What happened, though? Did you see the play what caused the cut?
I think he just caught a stick going in. You know. From the Habs the other way, it's Armia. Armia's going to dump it in.
Under 10 minutes left in the third period.
Romanov is shot on. Gives Shesterkin a little bit of trouble, but he blocks it away to the side. Rangers try to break it out. They get it as far as center. It's in the skates of Petrie, but he's going to Romanov, but he's going to gather it. He's got Jeff Petrie. Dvorak line back out on the ice. Jeff Petrie lost the puck. Gives it right away. And Duran deflects it back in. It's Jacob Trouba. Give it away. Drouin again with another great play. But the puck gets cleared. Chris Weidman. Kulak. Somebody lost a stick for the Rangers. Puck's cleared all the way back down. No ice. Drouin in behind on the forecheck. Puck's in the corner. Rangers get it out. They're going to try to break out. They can. Here comes number 12. Shot. Allen makes an easy glove save. Brings it around town. Dumps it back around. Rangers with the puck in the corner. They try to set up. Dump back around. Is Kulak on the job? Excuse me. It's... might have been Romanov. It is Romanov. Nope, I was right. It was Kulak. It's Perreault. He's going to float one in. Does nothing. These dump attempts are starting to really get at my nerves. Like, I want to see urgency. I don't want dump and chase. They got to set something up. Perreault tries to make a move to get in. He's bumped off the puck. That puck's going to come all the way back into the Habs end. Savard with it. Behind the net. I think the Habs might be going through a change of personnel. Savard's going to start it up. Stretch pass. All the way down to Shesterkin. Almost made a mistake. I couldn't tell it was on the forecheck there for the Habs. If I had to guess, probably Brendan Gallagher, because he's an act for that.
Yeah, he was there.
It's Tyler Toffoli. He's an open man. What a move! What a shot! Oh, what a save by Shesterkin. Jake Evans.
Nice move by Evans, though.
Great move. Yeah, great move to beat the defender. Just can't find the top
toe
corner.
drag move, and it was a nice move. Evans makes nice moves like that.
Yeah. No, he's got a good set of hands on him.
He's got
great
potential.
passer of the puck. He really, I told you. I mean, like I said, you know, he showed it at Notre Dame. Can he show it at this level? That's really what the question is.
All right, so we're in a TV timeout. Somewhere around, 7 minutes left?
About there, yeah.
And, no idea what the shots on goal are because their shot clock was not working. That was pretty clear that it wasn't working anymore. And, so there we are. Let's see if Montreal can come back. It's a shame they give up a goal, within... seemed like 20, 30 seconds after they scored one finally.
Yeah.
So, Peanut, what you doing, buddy? Did you break into the room? Yeah. Good boy. The crowd is noisy. I don't know. My sound is off. I can't hear. 26. What? 26 what? 20. Petrie? Oh, well, why you put 26 there, Blue Bark? Peanut, not now, buddy. Come on, don't do that. Don't plot me. Go out. 26 seconds after. Oh, how long in between goals? Yeah. Yeah, no, it sucks to give one up after waiting for one for so long and then to give one up right away back. That just sucks. So hopefully Montreal can get that one back again and tie it up so we get a chance to win this game because we'll go down 0-3. Not good. Peanut, stop. Belleville 5, Laval 2. Goals from Dauphin, really chippy end of the game. A lot of fighting. Oh, we're back underway. 6:50 left. Shots are 27-22 for Montreal. They finally updated. That makes more sense.
Toronto behind the chase. It's David Savard. Anderson's going to play back to Savard. Going to try to break it out. Dvorak with the puck. Anderson. They can't sustain any pressure. Here come the Rangers.
Story all night. Can't sustain pressure. They haven't had one good sustained pressure period of time
Oh, you're absolutely right.
all game. Nothing sustained. Caulfield chips it into the corner. Come on, guys.
Caulfield on the forecheck. Habs keep it in. Set up. Caulfield with it in front. Saved.
Yeah, shot save.
Shoot that! Oh my God.
Well, they're getting shots. It's not that they're not getting
No,
shots.
Chris Weidman made it. I think he should have just
Oh.
shot the puck where he got that on the point. He tried to force a pass. Edmondson can't come back fast enough. I'm so sick of Chris Weidman. He's so bad.
Oh, plays whistle dead with 5:13 left in this third period. 28-22 are the shots in favor of Montreal. Score is still 2-1 for New York. Habs in danger of going down 0-3-0 to start the season. And scoring exactly one goal per game. And that just absolutely not good enough.
It's unacceptable. I mean, it really is. With the talent pool we got on the ice, that is unacceptable.
Suzuki Caulfield don't seem to have the same magic so far early on. I'm going to agree with you, definitely. Yeah, Matt Greer Hoffman's supposed to be back on Tuesday or Thursday, so we're going to get a look at him soon. And, well, Edmondson, as far as on the defensive side, Blue Bark is actually pretty good. So, sorry, I don't agree with you there. And Edmondson should be back, according to his original timeline, within the next week or so. And hopefully we can get everybody back except having Price out, and we can get a good look at this team.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, besides Allen, the only other bright spot, like we said, is the Dvorak line. You know, they're responsible for 2 out of the 3 goals we've scored so far this season. So, you know, and like I said, we saw in the preseason. I think that line's got a lot of chemistry, and I think maybe they should keep starting against that first line on the ice just for now, at least anyway, until Suzuki Caulfield can get going.
Blue Bark, I want to ask a question. If you got a new job, or say at your job, you got a huge raise, and then I'll give you 3 weeks. 3 weeks later, your boss looks at you and goes, we overpaid you, man. Look at the work you do. We overpaid you. You going to feel good about that? You think that's enough time? 3 games. That's all you're saying, that he got signed to a contract 3 games later, he's overpaid. Are you kidding me? Give the guy a chance. It's 3 games in. Still, guys, it's 3 games in. I'm just sorry. I don't understand why we can't have a little bit of patience. A little bit. I mean, I'm not the happiest guy with the way they're playing, but a little bit of patience, guys. $5:10 left. They're back in action. Oh, that's my Max.
That's my uncle.
It's okay. I wonder why you were silent.
Jeff Pesci with the puck. The Habs going to have to break it out. They're going to start something soon. Foley tries to throw it in front. He can't do it. Puck's in behind. Foley still can't corral the puck. It's Panarin. He's going to try to start the Rangers up. It's in behind Jake Allen. He's going to play it behind. I think it's Weidman there with the puck. It's up to Anderson. Anderson, a shot. Whistles it high. And it went out.
Yeah, when it hit the netting and popped back in. Oh, boy. 3-1. Leafs won 3-1. They lose tonight, and then KK is going to score the game winner when Canes are here. KK at his 6, not that bad now. Okay. Why? What's KK done that's spectacular? I haven't heard. Suzuki currently makes $925,000 per year. Hard to be overpaid when that is the minimum a player can make in their first 3 years. I mean, he's not overpaid right now, that's for sure. This season, obviously. Toffoli, Hoffman, Galley. There's no center there, though. Matt, there's no center in that group that you're saying.
Oh, man. In front, here's Sherratt. Can't do nothing with it. Got up on 3:48 to play in the game. Habs trying to get some zone pressure. Anderson in behind the net on the forecheck. Dvorak with it. Still fighting for it. We can't keep it. And it's sent down the ice. Excuse me. It is Suzuki with it.
Well, the way they're playing now, I don't see how they're going to tie it up because they're not. I don't see the urgency here. From them, 3:10 left in this period.
Neither.
They're leading in shots, but I don't know. They don't. I don't know. Not seeing any urgency.
Suzuki dumps it in. It's Armia.
They just keep dumping it in.
Yeah, enough with the dump and chase.
Dump
Seriously.
it in, lose it to New York.
Coming up on 2:25 left. We're going to keep our eyes on Jake Allen. Here comes Gallagher. Shoots wide. Shoots again wide. It's Evans. Over to Petrie. A shot on goal. Deflected just wide. It's Evans again. Throws it in front. Whistles wide. And the Rangers skated up the ice. And the Rangers are allowed a free pass to the net. But he gets his clock cleaned. Here comes Josh Anderson. Anderson's going to use his speed. He's going to try to get in front. Shoots the puck about 1,000 feet wide. And now the Rangers have a little bit of a break because there's a miscommunication saved by Jake Allen. It's Chris Weidman. We're up on 1:38. I suspect Allen's to the bench as soon as we get some zone time.
Yeah.
Habs keep it in. Allen is to the bench. Habs have the extra attacker. It's Sherratt. Over to Weidman. Can't see who's on that far side of the ice. It's Weidman. Dvorak. Weidman. One-timer! And the puck is cleared. Not going to get all the way down. 1 minute remaining. Here's Sherratt. Puck's deflected in. Oh! Shesterkin lost the puck.
We're going to have a fight.
But Toffoli was tackled down after the play was dead. I don't know what that was about.
Let's see what comes of this. Think they're going to a penalty or a power play out of that?
I don't know.
Man, these can't. Oh, I see the bobble there. Jesus. It's all because he tried to. He reached back with his stick to try to tap it in, but I think that's why he got tackled like that. All right, 42.5 seconds left. I think they took a timeout. Yeah, timeout. Yeah, Alex Burrows, because your power play looked so good that you should be telling them what to do. Maybe if you leave them alone, they might figure it out on their own. Just joking.
Ugh.
All right, here we go. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's get it over with. Prediction, do we score? I say no. It doesn't look like they're going to score.
It's Jeff Petrie. One timer's on, and it's frozen.
All right, 35.7 now. Come on, guys. You get about one chance left, maybe two.
Suzuki wins it back. It's Toffoli.
Oh, damn. I forgot the Jofa. Nobody called. I'm not putting it on now with 30 seconds. You think? It's my fault then that we win, we lose. It was a little late at this point.
Oh, crap.
How come nobody reminded me that? I didn't even think about the
Into
Jofa.
the empty net. That's going to do it.
Yeah, it's over. Somebody said 3-1. My fault. Damn, if only I'd put the Jofa on. This is just sad. Anyways, 9.4 seconds. This game is definitely done. Where do we go from here? So Montreal is 0-3-0 for the season to start the season. Tuesday is I don't know who they're playing Tuesday. Do you know?
I will look.
I don't know. Offhand, I don't know who they're playing Tuesday. I do know that Thursday is the Hurricanes. Am I right about that? Yeah, Thursday is the Hurricanes.
Yeah, Thursday's the Canes
The
game.
return of KK. So that's
Yep.
on Thursday. Who's Tuesday? Did you find it yet?
San Jose.
Oh, San Jose's in town.
Then Carolina, then Detroit. I know it'd only be our fourth game, but if we struggle against San Jose, then there's a serious problem. We shouldn't be struggling against San Jose.
Blue Bark, we did start well last year. First 10 games. We were right up at the top of the league, and then it went downhill from there.
Are they going to reverse it this year and start off like ass and then just go off?
That could be.
I don't know.
It could be. I don't know, but if they keep losing, it'll be a hell of a hole to climb out of.
Oh yeah.
I don't know the answer to this problem. This is they got to figure out how to score because they don't know how to score anymore. I mean, I just don't understand what's going on. The good news is that by the Canes game, we'll have Hoffman back in the lineup.
Yep.
And we'll get an opportunity to see if that makes a difference.
That is correct.
Good. Although, listen, you know what? He is a little behind as far as not having training camp and all that. So
Right.
yeah, we may have to also give Hoffman a few games to get back into, being game ready and everything. So excuses abound. And the results are that Montreal can't score right now, and it's costing them games.
Yeah.
That's all I can
They
say.
got to figure it out.
But excuses abound, and there's potential for many more excuses. So when everybody's back, minus Carey, because Carey we know won't be back for a while. When everybody's back and we can get a look at what the team looks like with everybody healthy, we might not know till then.
Right.
Trade Suzuki for Eichel. Like, really? Trade an $8 million player for a $10 million player who may actually not ever play to his $10 million level again. Like, Eichel's such a question mark. I would never trade Suzuki for Eichel. Not that I would have anyway before that, but I would never.
No, I agree.
Nope. Franco, good point. That's funny. Last year we complained Habs couldn't score more than 2, and this year we're hoping for 2. I wouldn't make that trade 1-for-1. Nope. And I got to seriously question you if you would, honestly.
Well, Eichel,
Suzuki for Eichel.
No way in hell.
Yeah, too many unknown factors with Eichel. That's definitely. And you got to sacrifice the season completely. We're 3 games into a season, and you want to sacrifice the season based on the first 3 games of the season. I think you got to question yourself there, man. Well, I guess I think my challenge last game was how long before we're going to see firing and trading and, well, tarding. That's our special saying. And I guess it took to game 3. 3 games in, and we're firing and trading everybody. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is necessarily, yes, but I know it's not firing and trading everybody. Not 3 games in. Just getting their first 8-game losing streak out of the way. Got to get the first one out of the way early. That way you got lots of time for the second one,
Yeah.
Buffalo wouldn't accept the deal either. Eichel has the much higher upside. But, yeah, way too many unknowns. No, Buffalo would accept that deal right now. Absolutely. Luca, can't believe we're starting the tarded the whole team, fired the GM, and paying for Shane talk. St. Louis was last place in the West at Christmas when they won. Yep. 3 games in. 3 games in. We're just blow up the team. 3 games, because if they haven't shown us that they're winners by 3 games, that they should have won the cup already. How come it's 3 games in they haven't won the Stanley Cup yet? Wow, this is a bad team. I don't get it.
I don't either. Like I said, for me, typically I give it about a month. That's when I kind of get deep into, okay, what's the problem? Like, what, foreseeably, what can we expect? Stuff like,
Yeah.
Before I get into stuff like that. Because, I think that's an appropriate amount of time, a month and a half.
Yeah, at least not 3 games in. Lemonhead, Sherrod, Savard together, man, it's getting annoying now. I kind of have to agree with that. Yeah, I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, they're too slow together.
I hope he doesn't keep that pair together too long. I mean, I think this I mean, I thought that going into the season, so I'm fine for changing them around. This is a tougher division than last year. It is. We haven't had much go through yet of the division. I don't think the tougher division comes into play yet, 3 games in. So I don't know that that's a fair argument. They have to play youth. They are. I mean, we got a lot of young players on the team right now.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if that's an argument to say that they're not. Caleb's right. Too early to not Caleb. Bayby's right. Too early to panic. Shane Wright would be better than trading for Eichel, as long as they get him generically and not tanking for him. Yeah, I think at this point, until Eichel gets the operation and starts to play again, it's a risk.
Absolutely.
Hey, Event Horizon, you're in a bit late, but hey, how's it going? They haven't shown they can compete, but it's not trade time yet. No, I mean, can't be. Well, we should be at least in the second round of the playoffs by now, right? Okay, well, that I guess not the Cup Finals. Yeah, even though the power play didn't score, it was miles better tonight. At least 5-6 shots on the power play tonight. Yeah, listen, they could just be getting their way to it. That's why you got to wait some time, not 3 games. They play San Jose on Tuesday next. Lots of injuries, but they need a better defense. Yeah, defense not working out well. How old is Perreault? Perreault is 33. Zibanejad is becoming a beast. Yep. Good player there. I don't think Hoffman will help much. Where is he going to play? Third line, left wing. Why can't he help much? You don't think any of the goals he could score could help? Not having guests at least not yet. I'm so glad that our draft pick is top 10 protected just in case. Yeah, it is top 10 protected. So let's hope we don't have to get there, but it is. Football Productions. Man, wish Weber would have been here. He would have made a difference these past few games. You'd think his leadership definitely would have made a difference. That's for sure.
100%.
Hoffman will help the power play. He isn't great at even strength, but is a power play specialist. That's right. Hoffman will help our power play. I don't think there's any doubt about that. That's one of the reasons he was brought here. Trade for Klingberg. He's on the market, but he's also injured right now. I just heard about it today. I think he's out. So, yeah. No money though for a guy like that. Remember about money, cap money. We're close. We don't want to be where Toronto is. Do you think Montreal now brings out the best in their opponents this year? No, I just think Montreal's not playing well. Blue Bark, they will bench him once Hoffman's back. Like Perreault, I don't expect Perreault in the next game. If Hoffman is back, Perreault won't be. What will Weber ever play again? I can't answer that. I believe the only positive so far is the Drouin Dvorak Anderson line. Yep. They seem to be doing well. Other lines, not so much. No, I agree. I think the Suzuki line is just off a little bit, but yeah, I think you're right.
I agree.
Ranger goalie played very well. Ranger goalie played well. So did ours.
I think Allen's been our best player so far. I mean, I really do.
Yeah, Allen kept us in the game.
Allen's been phenomenal.
Sure. He's kept us in the game for sure tonight. Play Paling over Perreault. I don't know. I don't think Paling. I think with the addition of Brooks, who we probably might even see next game as well. Yeah, I think that keeps Paling in Laval for a while. Habs bring out best in opponent's goalie. That seems to be so far. So yeah, I think you're right there. And this is actually a point I've said it a few times in the last couple of years that is every goalie that the Habs face a hot goalie, because it seems like it. And that goes to that. Snakes on a plane. I didn't see your comment, but I mean, I just said that too. So yeah, I think we'll see changes there. Paquette and Perreault if Hoffman is back, and I think if Hoffman's not back, I still think we might see Brooks in over Paquette. So I think that's something. I'm just going to adjust my screen. We'll hang in here another 10 minutes or so, 5 minutes, something like that. We still got great. We still got a great team. I think we got potential to have a really good team. I think 3 games in, we can't really judge that yet. Is there potential for it to be a bad season too? Yeah, of course. I'm not saying that couldn't happen, but I hope it doesn't.
Yeah, me neither.
Caleb says I would play Brooks was a spark in Toronto, and I mean they brought him in for a reason, right? No, I agree. I don't know the reason why. I would have thought Brooks would have played game 1 against Toronto. There must be a reason. I don't know what it is, and I've read nothing about it. But I would expect, as long as he's healthy and everything's good, that I kind of expect him in the next game. Playing in well, I'm going to read what it says. Playing in foul center will bring out best in opposition. I'm not sure what you said there. Everyone just wants to play Montreal, as it seems to bring out the best in them. It's just 3 games in again. Congrats, by the way. You guys did a good job tonight. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Of
course, Lafreniere becomes the first overall pick he was meant to be when he plays his childhood team. Well, listen, Lafreniere's in his 2nd season. I think he had I thought he had not a great season, but it was pointed out when I said that he had a bad start to last season and then picked it up at the end, which I do remember hearing. No, I don't think that's fair to Lafreniere to say that. It's called not having legitimate snipers. That's why the goalies look so good. Anderson looked like a god the other night, too. Anderson always plays well against Montreal, though. He's always done that his whole career, so that's something as well. Well, one of our legitimate snipers is out, and that's Hoffman. So that doesn't help. And I think we're struggling on offense. I mean, for some reason, we're struggling on offense.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have some snipers in our lineup, and they just haven't been able to do it. I believe that everyone is panicking after seeing all that success in the playoffs. It's only been 3 games. That's a good point. I guess we're coming off that good playoff run. And this really sucks to see after that. So, yeah.
100%.
Lisa Liz. And to be honest, am I the only one who thought Ducharme looked high on coke in the Buffalo post-game interview? I did not see that. And that's really not fair to say, since that's a hell of an accusation when you don't really know, and there's no way for you to know that. But I didn't see that. I would think more than likely that he might have had an energy drink like what I drink. And there's games where I'm sure, I feel like I've done coke, but I haven't. So I would probably bet he's had an energy drink. Or I also think Ducharme's still nervous at the press conferences, and I think that's some of what we're seeing, the post-game interviews and stuff. I think he's still a little nervous there for some reason. I think that's a bit of it there too. Have a good night, babe. Bye. Thanks. I appreciate you being here. What's with Ducharme's mask? He always wears it that way. He doesn't know how to wear a mask. Yeah, he can never keep it in place. We were talking about that last season all the time. It always fell off. He always pulled it down. He just can't keep it in place. All right, we're gonna take off in a couple of minutes. Ow! Sorry, I got a knot in my shoulder. It's been bugging me. and it just hurt me when I moved. Yeah, don't get old. Did I tell you that yet? Don't get old. It's not fun.
It really isn't fun.
I think we lost everybody. No, nobody wants to talk. They need to tape it to his face. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put two-sided tape around here, and then he could tape it on. Who starts next game, Allen or Montembeault? I can answer you that, Allen. There's no need to start Montembeault yet.
No.
I think maybe we'll see Montembeault on the road the last weekend of the month when they have back-to-back games, back-to-back afternoon games. It's early afternoon there. They'll be on the West Coast. It'll be 1 o'clock starts. So, I think we'll see Montembeault next then. Have a good night, Caleb. Thanks. Appreciate that. Thanks for being here, too. Good one, Trigger Man. He needs a few Karens to yell at him about his mask all game. That'll fix it. Have a good night, Event Horizon. Thanks for being here. Franco, very true. That's a lot of why I think people are getting upset so early. How's Juleson doing? He got traded to Vancouver, so he's with Vancouver right now. Mete in Ottawa, I haven't really followed, so don't really know. No, but I know that Juleson, they traded Vancouver and get the words out. Florida made a trade for defensemen. Although I think it was defensemen both ways, and Florida sent back. Wasn't it Yuli Levy? Vancouver sent Yuli Levy to Florida, and they sent back Juleson and somebody else. So, well, Triggerman, they don't have much option right now. And first of all, the two games are against, I think, Anaheim and LA that weekend. So probably against Anaheim, they'll start Montembeault. But yeah, they're going to have to, unless they've recalled Primo, which I don't think they will. Or they made a move to get another goalie. Listen, he's played one game. Preseason, you don't count. He's played one NHL game with Montreal. You got to give him another game, and probably more likely more than another game before you make a decision that, okay, we're done with Montembeault. I figured 2-3 games. If it's still the same type of performance, then yeah, I'll agree maybe there. But that's if they have an option to do something. I don't know what option is going to be. The only option will be is Primo or McNiven, or I don't know who else is in their system at this point. So maybe they give McNiven a shot.
They could.
I don't think so, though, but maybe. Moonlight Cyborg, yeah, it is good to see Gerard having fun playing and scoring again. Two goals in 3 games for Drew last season. I think he had 2 goals all season. He's scoring again, so that's nice. And he looks like he's having fun.
That line's been good.
Yeah, and that line's been good. And if you want to say, well, the team sucks and he shouldn't be having fun, you know what? He's on a line that is working. It's the only line that's really working, and there's no reason for him not to be enjoying that. So that's what I say on that. For anybody who wants to say that he shouldn't be laughing. Mete not doing anything with the Sens, but again, still only a few games in. So for any player, it's still just a few games in. Night, Blue Bark. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it, man. McNiven, I don't know the other option. So that's why I say I don't know the other options. They'd have to go out and pick somebody up for another option. Or maybe they can bring Kevin Poulin.
They could.
He played so well in preseason. I'm joking, Matt. I'm joking. He gave up those goals at both times. First, anything near his crease went in. Both times he showed up. So
That's what I'm saying. They could do that if they want to figure out if they could break the record for most goals against.
Yeah, so there's no other option. Montembeault is the guy to back up Allen right now. There's not much other option except McNiven in my eyes. I thought McNiven played well enough in his first game in the preseason to get a second look, but they didn't give him a second look. So I think that's kind of telling, and more than likely they're not going to, switch up McNiven for Montembeault. But maybe they can go out and sign a Université de Montreal goalie and have him back up Allen. Hey, listen, if the Leafs can do it, why can't Montreal? Moonlight Cyborg, I don't disagree with you, but it's only the few games. But I don't disagree. I mean, I'd like to have seen more from them. It's not for lack of trying, at least on Caulfield's part. It's definitely not. I like what I've seen from Caulfield. I would like to see a little more from Suzuki, though. I think Caulfield has given it. I don't think you can ask for more except for him to get a couple of goals, but I think he's putting in the work.
No, he absolutely is. He's definitely trying out there.
Yeah, so I can't say
Evans too. I think Evans hasn't been bad at all.
I think so too. I think Suzuki. Yeah, I think I'd like to see more. I think we will. But Caulfield's doing fine.
I got to see more out of Toffoli too.
Toffoli, yeah. No, there's 3 goals in 3 games. Yeah, I'd like to see more out of a lot of the players. So that's without a doubt. Except one line, I think, is doing well. The rest of the guys, they got to dig in deeper and be better.
I also think Wyman. I cannot wait until Edmondson comes back because I'm about good with Wyman.
Don't do that again. Sorry, talking to my cat. I was hoping they would claim Cale Fleury off waivers from the Kraken, but they didn't. I kind of was too, but I mean, I guess they.
That would have been funny.
Well, I guess it shows you that maybe they didn't see Fleury having an impact here this year, or even like in the future. So I would think that if they did, they would have pulled him off the waiver wire. I would think. Although then again, I guess they're allowed more than one claim. They must be allowed more than one claim because they claimed Montembeault. So I don't know how it works if they go back to the end of the. But nobody claimed Fleury, so even if they had fallen to the back of the pack, they still would have gotten them.
Yeah, I think each week, I think it just changes depending on where the standings are. I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, they definitely get more than one claim. I think it's like 1 a week, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Well, they had just claimed Montembeault, so maybe that's why. But nobody had said that. So
they claimed Brooks too.
Right, so I think they could have claimed Fleury. So I'm saying I think they figured Fleury wasn't in their plans in any way. Franco says Ducharme just said it plainly. Excuse me. Toffoli, Suzuki, Caulfield need to shoot instead of always thinking passing.
Yeah.
Caulfield seems to be shooting. It seemed, but maybe they want him to shoot more, and I can see that. It seems like Paling's time to have might come to an end. No, I wouldn't say that. He's in Laval. I said it before the season. I think Paling would benefit from at least a half a year even in Laval to do again what he did last year, prove that that's the player he is, and then make the jump. So, no, I don't think that it means his Habs career is done. I'd rather Fleury over Weidman. I think we might all agree with you there. Habs Guru, thank you so much, buddy. Habs Guru is Caulfield and Suzuki. Let me first say Habs Guru hype in the room and some Dono hype in the room. Is Caulfield and Suzuki, if they get on a roll, we'll get the rest of the team going as well.
Yeah,
no, without a doubt, it'll get 2 lines that are actually starting to put some pucks in the net, without a doubt. So we need them. But I think Caulfield's been trying his damnedest and doing well. He could a little more success would be good, but I don't think it's on Caulfield there. I really don't. Thanks so much for the dono, buddy. Habs Guru is going to be in the draw for the next giveaway, which is a hat like this one right here. And Habs Guru just won one. He won the last one, which we just gave away on the last game. So Habs Guru just won that hat, and he's going to be in a draw. If he wins the next one, if that happens, maybe I won't send him the same thing. I'll find something else to send him. But that's the draw. So any donations to the channel, you get entered in the giveaway, and we do that pretty regularly here. Chris, holy yeah, boys. 0-3. At least that was a more complete game. Not really, though. But yeah, I guess. More shots. No, they had more shots the last game. Not by much, but they had more. This is a good point. Every game more boring than the game before. Not maybe more boring, but not much better. Right. I said it in this game that I thought it was second period. I said it was boring. But that's because there's no scoring, so that helps make it better.
Right.
No, it's really early, but imagine Suzuki and Wright as your top two centers. Wow. Listen, even if you draft the kid, still more than likely a year or two till he shows up. So, yeah, I mean, eventually. But drafting a guy in the first round doesn't mean, or first overall, doesn't mean that he's helping your team right away.
Right.
Doesn't always happen, no matter how good he looks. And I think on that note, I think we're going to call it a night. 3.5 hours into this. Been a long stream. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to my partner, Matt, here. Thanks to everybody in the chat all night. Thanks to Habs Guru for the donation. And, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next game on Tuesday. There will be a pregame show and a regular game hangout as always. And hopefully a few videos in between. Yeah, there'll be a weekend hockey update tomorrow and whatever else I can come up with over the next 2 days. And we'll be back at it on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, there is no game, so we should have a membership, members only or a membership drive. I think we'll do a membership drive on Wednesday. Hope to see you there for that. And I think that's it. So hopefully better in the next few games. And that's it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. And stay safe out there till the next time. Peace out, y'all, as always. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Stay safe.
See you.
Enjoy your weekend. Have a good one.